Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe. Today we're playing GURPS 4th edition in Roll20. This is Upsilon Transcending. I am Luke, the GM, and we've got Colin.
Hi, I play Guy, fresh out of the hospital after checking himself in.
And we've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett. I play for you today Lucius 2D Lockhart, the overprotective, soon-to-be father.
Ooh, soon to be. We've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Matthias Oberlin. He's a bit out of it.
Bit out of it. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey Hurst, and she's trying hard not to piss off the locals.
It's not easy. They're all very tightly wound. We've got
Extremely.
We've got James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Sigrid Berserker. Sigrid. And she is the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of Lily, as we've discovered.
No, great. Yeah, no, that's right. You got it right. Yep. And we've got Tara.
Honor of Grayskull, I am Tara, and I play Lily.
Echoey.
It felt appropriate.
Fair
It felt
enough.
appropriate for the Honor of Grayskull.
Lily, the grandmother. Last week, Matthias found out about a plot to blow up a tram.
Oh, yeah.
That's meant to be happening tonight. The night before the plot to blow up the tram, though, something weird happened. Some kind of portal opened up where you all like to hang out. A middle-aged woman fell through, claiming to be Sigrid's mum. And she was followed by an 8-legged arachnoid-shaped crystalline morphing figure of madness and monstrosity that bit Matthias, and he's been in a coma since. It is now Wednesday afternoon. Guy's not been doing good either. He used some of his own medicine on the time spider and on Matthias, and he needs that medicine real bad.
Real bad.
Also, in a few hours, a tram blows up or something.
Yeah, correct. In about 7 hours, a tram will blow up, if not stopped, allegedly. There is a plan to blow up a tram in 8 hours. Who knows if that's going to go ahead or not.
It's going to happen in 9 hours. But we'll see in 10 hours.
Yeah. Guy said he'd checked himself out at the hospital, but I'm not so sure about that. Given that he's sat in a wheelchair right there.
Oh. Fair enough.
I also took the liberty of updating your health. Your current hit points, even. I think you'll be at those hit points for at least the rest of the day. Might be a while before you manage to get higher than that.
Okay.
But the wheelchair helps with that, for sure.
Yeah.
Guy is very weak and sweaty, can hardly move around. Matthias has been brought down to the same bed that Sigrid woke up in.
Huh.
And I think for whatever reason you've all come to visit on I said Wednesday afternoon. No, let's make it Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Only 2 hours until the tram's allegedly supposed to blow up. So half of you will have spent day doing placement.
I found if I remember correctly, I scouted out some regulars, right? Like, cut it down. The places we're supposed to watch.
You'd been attempting to. Give me...
I'm pretty sure you said we cut it down to at least like 10 or 15 stop locations.
We had identified the actual stop places, and we identified stops that were between locations that were likely to be targeted, I think.
Would I have been able to research or found out anything else location-wise or clues with my detective work?
I'm not sure.
But I can.
Struggling to
Do you want me
remember.
to roll observation or something? Luke?
Why? Yeah. Yeah, give me
Okay.
an observation, Lily. Give me a skill you can justify, Lucius, if you spent last night checking out tram stops,
Mm-hmm.
or all of today even.
Oh, maybe I was doing this on the computer.
I don't see shit.
That
That wouldn't
that
help you
that's
really.
your
That
ability to use a computer. Using
yeah.
a computer doesn't let you
That'd
be a
be
detective.
research or something. So
Oh, research.
But
Okay.
what
Alright.
would you be researching?
I was looking at the computer for all the lines and where would they connect, where could be the possible place where they could be with the information that we had. Rolling out
You were
all
looking at
the
a tram map.
yes, and all the conjunctions and everything that we would get through online or like blueprints or anything I could.
Predicting
Like
it sounds like a pretty good
That's
intelligence
your ability
analysis
to
check.
find stuff, but yeah, that is the ability to analyze intelligence, not the ability to use a computer.
then sorry, I shouldn't have done the computer one.
Um,
I
It's all right.
intelligence analysis would work.
don't have intelligence analysis.
Those researchers, if you did want to get detailed maps
Remember?
of the tram system.
Yeah,
Wouldn't help predicting where they're going to target, but it'll give us lists for Lily to check out.
I don't have research either. I got search, teaching, psychology, mathematics, finances,
The minute
writing,
there's probably not much beyond speculation. I don't think there are any you could do, honestly. I mean, it's narrowed down to probably 24 at most trams
Could I
that you.
take sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No. What were you gonna say?
Perhaps could I try an IQ check with a -4?
For research, yeah, that's fine. Success by 1, yeah. You've got maps of the tram system by Wednesday afternoon.
Could I had at
Is-
least rule out like this is really where it's not gonna happen. This is clearly where we need to focus.
This man being released from one place at certain time, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Why not we just go there when he released and follow?
Talk about
Sigurd just shrugs.
the Elephanty brothers.
We do have to talk about them when they're in the room.
Is that who you were talking about, Sigurd? Because they got released last night.
Oh, they got released last night?
Yeah, that was.
I mean, it's still a good idea though. We could find them and then follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a 100% success rate in finding them in that club that you've gone to.
As well as their house, their apartment.
It's
Yep.
true. They weren't very bright. They might have just gone home.
Oh, I did have the cell phone. Did any of the cell phones didn't they had anything that could help us?
Oh yeah, you did have them phones.
No message logs, no pictures, no notepad messages.
No
Or
surf officers showing up and asking why you have a criminal's phone.
Not that, yeah. But yeah, I think there was something that you found in that phone. You reckon you know the number of the tram that it'll be?
good.
So yeah, you've got it right down to the exact tram you suspect. There's probably like 3 of those running at any one time, but it'll be at 8 p.m. that it occurs on one of those 3 trams.
Okay, so at least I narrowed the search.
You found a message where they said, aye, 3 times over he's been on 42B tram at 8 p.m.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is already relayed to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
What he knows about the trans situation.
By 6 p.m.
So we're in this little hospital room.
That's where I'd place you at the minute. For whatever reason, you've all come to see Guy and Matthias. Mila didn't want to let you leave just yet, Guy, she said.
That's
Because
the boss of me.
she is not confident she's sure what's wrong with you.
I know what's wrong with me. Sorry.
Well, could you go any way to explaining it? That's what I thought. So you'll
yeah.
stay a little longer.
Okay, but
You
my
just
prognosis
accept-
isn't going to change.
Mom, would you just accept time shenanigans?
Well, that's the only way to explain this. Points at Matthias's heart rate, which is currently about 0.3 per minute.
Is there anything that can be done to treat it? Like, we've got a lot of knowledge and, like, powers and stuff.
Anything we can do to help?
I've already done it.
He seems to be stable. I don't know if he's recovering or not, though. I'm not sure. Go on.
He looks kind of ragged. Like, can you sleep?
Me? Guy? Huh?
Yeah, who sleep?
Sorry. I'm not great with the medical stuff. She takes a step back.
She's confused. I don't... I'm not sure. I'm still... This poison is strange. I've got him on dialysis at the minute. I'm trying to completely isolate it. But with this heart rate and it's... Yes, I'm just being careful. The brain scans are extremely active, though. Look at this. And then she shows you some graphs that probably mean nothing.
Oh yeah, that's probably just temporal drift. He'll be fine, but he might be a little confused when he wakes up.
What's temporal drift?
Time shenanigans.
She
Wait, is
frowns.
Matthias gonna start to jump around time?
No.
No?
That's why I gave him the shot.
No.
I mean, his mind might do some stuff, but there's no help in that in the first place.
Eye rolls.
I've got other work to do. She leaves to a desk.
As she's leaving and kind of storming off, I go, "Welcome to my world."
Are you sure there's nothing we can do? She looks again. Now that she's gone?
No, I gave him something that should anchor him to the current time period, and I don't know. That should keep him stable. But if his heart rate is that low, then I don't know. I thought time spiders were just a way of the future making sure that that I didn't get any ideas about running around on my own through time.
Matthias, you're in a desert right now. Best way to describe it. It feels familiar. You don't know how you got here.
Preferred the icy place.
The icy place, where it?
It was last time. It was
Tundra.
weird snow.
Oh, yeah, no, that is what I'm going for here again, so it'll be the same. Yes. Strange icy plain. Shards in the distance. The sky is just the most star-filled sky you've ever seen. Nebulae, galaxies. It's blasting you as bright as a, sunny day, but it's all just stars. You feel strangely
you go.
calm for sure. In the distance, there are some peaks, some mountains maybe, really tall and jagged, sharp. Directly ahead of you. You've kind of came to your senses walking, and it feels like you've already been walking that way a bit. Your footprints stretch out behind you as far as you can see.
Huh. Weird, I don't remember walking. Matthias will reach into his pockets.
There's a coin in there.
Oh, good, it's still there.
It feels really heavy in your hand when you take it out of your pocket. Like it weighs like 5 pounds, maybe.
It had been gradually getting heavier, right?
Yeah. You feel
I guess the heat death of the universe has been solved.
the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. You feel something watching you.
Look around for something watching me.
As you turn, the entire sky behind you, from the horizon right up to infinity, there is the face of a twisted, monstrous spider, all crystalline, staring down at you. It's got blood and some thick, gross liquid dripping from its papillae. Pay it no mind, someone says, from behind you again.
Who says?
You spin around and see
Oh, fuck you, extra-dimensional people.
a man with a spear and a huge bow strung over his back. He's wearing a hooded orange jacket and tan pants. He looks Middle Eastern, maybe Persian.
And his voice sounded familiar then.
Very familiar. In fact, quick GM roll. Yeah, it's Chan Yu. It's the person who gave you the coin.
What is happening?
He shrugs. I'm not sure. You're in the wrong place, though. You shouldn't be here. Not yet, anyway.
Is my sense of time confused?
Definitely.
A few years ago, I was fighting something called a time spider.
He shakes his head. No. Hours. You're still fighting it now. That's why it's there. And he points up at it. We're inside you now. And I am not who I appear to be.
Excuse me?
This is all yours. He gestures around at everything.
Everything the light touches?
Everything the light touches is you, Matthias. This is your vault, your library.
I don't understand.
I am a guest that you invited. He points at the coin. That gift held me and what I know. But I'm not supposed to be here yet.
I see.
I suspect that had something to do with it. Looking up at the time spider again. That feels like it's getting closer, but can't because it's just the sky. It's as if you're on a satellite orbiting the spider.
I'm gonna throw a snowball at it.
A lot of people are going to die today. Chan Yu continues. It can be prevented.
How?
Once you know how things are going to happen, it's easy to influence them.
I'm not so sure. A friend of mine has been trying that, and he's been having quite the time.
Like, rubs the chin. Maybe. Sorry, I'm just thinking a little bit. He looks like he's thinking hard.
Needs to be known.
I'm not sure. You can never tell until it's happened. You have to see these things before you can measure them.
Okay.
Let's walk for a while, he says, and points towards the mountains that you'd been walking towards.
All right, another few hundred years of walking.
Just about. At least you got a friend now.
Tell the pink ping pong ball story.
And when there was just one pair of footprints in the snow,
Oh god.
that was when.
Back in the material.
Actually, you're right, Luke. Oh god.
Back in the material world, a couple of you will definitely notice Matthias twitching a little bit. Like his eyes undergoing REM. His lip curling a little bit occasionally. You can see his Adam's apple bobbing up and down like he's talking.
He in pain? That's a little bit of the...
He doesn't seem to be.
Hope so.
Sigrid, what are you doing out there? You having a chat with Mila?
Yes. Sigurd goes up to Mila
Uh-huh.
and she's like, Mila, I need your help.
What is it, Sigrid?
I need I now have shotgun and I need ammo for it.
Shotgun.
Yes. I need way to not kill people.
Well, the shotgun's probably not the best way to start with that.
No, Guy show me way to make
Guy's a bad influence,
capsules
Sigrid.
that shoot sleepy stuff, and he said there's sleepy gas that you can put in it. I need sleepy gas.
You want anesthetic to load into pellets to fire at people.
Yes.
Uh,
Poof. They go sleep. I not have to kill.
well, anesthesiology is a rather complicated field, Sigrid. You have to take a lot of things into account before you administer these drugs to people, or else you could end up causing them serious harm. She's like thinking about it.
But the people I'd be shooting them at need to stop, and there's better chance than me with axe.
Hey, let our mom just give her her roofie gun as she floats by.
If you show me, bring me some of these pellets that you need filling up, Sigrid, and I'll get you some stuff you can put in them.
Sigurd will like 2 thumbs up it and smile, and then go talk to Guy.
Back in the room. Where's Lily going?
Just actually hanging out by the window.
Okay. Fair does.
Because we're 2 hours from explosion, right?
2 hours from explosion. You're probably currently watching those trams like a hawk, correct?
I am, and I was also, we're gonna follow the guy too, right?
Uh,
Well?
yes, those 2 that were released.
Yeah, owl hounding. That's my main focus.
You've not been able to spot them 2. There's not been any sign at their apartment. You might have had an owl. You probably would have attempted to have an owl follow them from last night, though, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, but they have to take shifts. It's up to the owls. I can't just have them do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Ooh. But the owls... That's a good roll. Yeah, there are owls willing to. And owls did follow them back to that apartment after they got released. You can see that there are... It looks like Secret Surf is watching them right now. Well, that's what you'd guess, because they're clearly plain clothes, but you managed to rumble them.
Okay, so Secret Surf's there?
Yeah, but there's not been anyone come or go from that apartment, other than Secret Surf that you've seen.
Alright, so they're either in there or they teleported away. Can I see in the apartment?
No, it's not got any windows. It's a below grounder.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I just needed to get out of the room with the time travel talking and to focus. So that's why I left.
Rightio. Matthias's phone starts ringing. There's it's like it's stuff that you brought him in with is on the bottom of this metal thing, and you hear his phone start ringing.
Violet will pick it up and at least look who's calling.
Have you got more?
No caller ID.
No caller ID. Yeah, unknown number.
Right, 90s. Or is there caller ID normally, just not on this particular call?
Probably just not on this particular call.
What do you guys think? She looks over and asks.
It's still ringing. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sounds like Spinosaurus is about to meet you.
No. He definitely just has like an old-fashioned
Bring.
ring.
It's bringing.
Hello? She'll answer.
What? Hey? Oh, wrong number. You recognize the voice?
No, he's just not available right now.
Wait. This voice sounds familiar.
Mhm.
Where is he? Why is he unavailable?
He was bit by a spider and is recovering.
Jesus Christ. What kind of spider?
Weird one. Nasty poison.
Who is this?
He- Who are you calling for?
Matthias.
Oh, this is Violet.
He knows who you are, right?
Probably.
All right.
Sorry, never mind.
No, go on.
If he does his job well, he does.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
directly, but he's a smart, capable person.
Is Lucius with you?
It's across the room, yeah.
He hangs up. About 10 seconds later, Lucius, your phone starts ringing.
He just looks confused and gives Audrey a look as he picks up his phone.
Lucius,
Hello?
it's Mawson.
Hey, what's wrong?
Matthias came to me last night about these 2 guys that are being released. He says that a tram's going to get bombed.
Yeah, we have been working on it. I narrowed the search to blah, and I give him the resume background of my discovery.
Well, holy shit. Alright, yeah. Fucking hell, that helps. We had nothing. We weren't sure this were even going to go down. Those guys have been quiet. I've had people watching them. They've gone home. They've not left since. No one's gone in or out. Alright.
Tell him to keep us posted. We can respond quick to places.
Well, whatever you do, Morrison, make sure to keep us letting us know. We're doing our best over here to help you on it, so whatever you know can help us a lot.
Well, yeah, no, that's perfect. I will shut down that tram for the evening. I will.
No!
No. If you shut down the tram, then they will surely know that we're up to something. We need to follow them without knowing. We need to let them know that their plan is still on, so we can get them before the tram issue comes up.
Well, you want to.
Otherwise, they are just going to do it somewhere else, and we're not going to know when.
We have no idea how they're planning on blowing that tram up. What do you want me to do?
Just keep as much surveillance on them as you can, and let us know if anything that happens, anything at all.
Well, we can watch that apartment, but I don't think those guys are doing it.
Not the apartment. You gotta watch, and I tell them the other people that we were able to see that time.
Jared, you explained the gas mask man and the catsuit woman, right?
Well, those 2 were targets, right?
No, they were part of the group
They were
of
allies of Love, right?
metahuman supremacists, yeah. Those were the ones that Matthias overheard talking about the plot. And the plan to whack those elephant brothers.
Yeah, the Elephant Brothers. But there are 2 people that are targets. Like, they're prime targets for this, right?
There's someone on that tram is their target.
Yes, but we don't know who that person is.
Oh. That's the part I wasn't comprehending.
Ah. Oh, have we got a Z warrior?
We do
I think
now.
so.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, how's thee?
Getting better.
Good, glad to hear. You sound a bit in pain. I hope you feel better soon. Well, last week, what you missed is Sigrid's mum showed up through a time hole, brought a time spider with her that bit Matthias and put him in a coma. Guy saved him, air quotes, killed the time spider, air quotes, with his special time medicine. But without his time medicine, Guy is now wrecked, pal. Just before Matthias got bit by a time spider, a bit earlier than that, he found out about a plot to blow up a tram this evening. And Lucius is currently on the phone to Mawson about that very plot. And that bat catches you up. I think you might be here. I was just chucking everyone on map for reasons. No reasons.
I think we had gathered to
Viewer
discuss
engagement.
what was going to happen next time, or in the next 2 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, Matthias, get your ass down here. Someone's going to blow up a tram. Matthias is dead, maybe. Guy looks like he should be dead.
What happened to the elephant guy that trashed me?
Oh, the elephant guy that trashed you. So those were allegedly released last night, but they're under surf observation. They've apparently flipped, and they're going to work with Secret Surf now.
Hmm.
Lily had an owl watch them go back to their apartment, the one that you raided, where they bashed you good. And they went in there last night, and they have not come out since. It's 6 p.m. the next day, and Secret Surf is watching that location.
No, well, that's too bad.
Got plans, haven't you? Matthias also overheard that their comrades weren't too happy with their failure, and they may well be planning to whack them.
Also, every
I
time
think that's
Matthias
why-
drinks a Cronenberg, the plot advances rapidly.
Kind of
3 for 3.
shit. Gotta put a fix to
I
that.
think-
haven't
I think that's where my level of confusion just hit. Because we think their friends plan to whack them, and there's a target for this train.
Yeah, haha. Koi.
Yep, there's two different
I didn't
crimes.
get them separated, yes.
Yeah, I see now. I see. 0. I think that catches up. Yeah, we can't
But
just.
we did get the bomb.
Oh yeah, you got a bomb. You stopped a target of those two. This is a separate target that they've got. Sorry.
Oh, there's another one. Okay.
They're trying to kill a few people, it seems.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were
Well.
going to blast someone in his house and blame it on a gas explosion. This is a plan to blow up a monorail car.
Take out. We've been saying blow up.
Yeah, take out is more accurate, really.
I'm of the opinion that someone tries to kill you, you try to kill them right back.
Lethals engaged. We've got fully powered vampires.
So, do we have any thoughts on other things we could try, or do we want to just sort of see how it goes?
Well, I have an idea.
Tell
I'm
me,
not
kid.
sure how I'm actually- if they are trying to whack them and they're trying to do the same thing, then they're probably not gonna risk leading us towards the actual bombing if they're trying to use the killing of their previous elephant brothers as distraction. If we at least know where the brothers are going, maybe we can assume that on the opposite direction it might be where the bomb is. Could we be able to assume this?
Maybe. They aren't moved yet.
Do you not watch this island like Heimdall?
We watched this island. We've got eyes.
Who ride those trains at that time? There can't be too many people who are important enough to blow up the whole train like this.
And are on the same train like clockwork every day.
Lots of people ride the same trains.
Yes, but not lots of people are important enough to do something like this.
Look, you gave me the name of that tram 5 minutes ago in this conversation.
No. I think secret means the person that's important that was the target that we already gave him that information as well.
Yeah,
Would
but
we know what would be the closest tram that he would be?
We don't know that person's name.
that
No,
that
but-
was when I had to search an entire tram system. You've just given me a tram. I might be able to narrow it down now.
great,
Great
then
idea,
I think
Secret.
we should let you go to work.
It's still an island with 2 million people, though. And I do not think the best way to go about this is to let that tram explode and watch it explode. So I'm going to keep it running, and I'm going to put some guys on it. And I'm not
You
going to
better
complain
put
if you
more
want to
than
be on
just
that
one.
tram as well. Or at least get to checking out. Okay, shit. What did you say it were? And you'll pass it back to him. And then he'll say, right. Okay, I'm going to check some things out. I don't care what you kids do. I'll keep you updated, you keep me updated.
Roger. And he's gonna hang out the phone after they finish talking.
Why?
Lucius is gonna give it a thought and say, I'm going to go in there. I really have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I have no better ideas.
To the tram?
Mm-hmm. I
Take
mean, if
me.
I at least can see them or recognize them, I can try to do something.
Take me. I'm still connected enough to this timeline that I should, if I can spend some time on the tram, I should be able to look ahead and come back.
Are you sure? We wouldn't like to put you at any risk.
Well, I'm already in a wheelchair. There's only a little bit farther that things can go.
Well, yeah, most of the reason was true. If you really think you can do this,
Take me.
As
all right.
Push me,
Lucius
chauffeur,
begins
push
to
me.
argue, Sigrid like
door,
climbs behind and like starts pushing because
The door
Lucius,
bursts open.
like you will die like Viking. I like you.
The door bursts open, and Lily comes in and goes, "Cheese!"
Cheese?
Yeah.
It's
What?
gonna be a bomb, right? It's gonna be a bomb, right? We think it's a bomb.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know a lady who can defuse a bomb by turning it into cheese.
Call her.
I will pull out my cell phone.
Pretty sure I could defuse a bomb if it came to that.
Poor woman, minusing everything.
hmm
Yeah,
So
but more
we were
useful than gold, it's cheese.
we were thinking of checking out the tram in like the next hour and a half. You in?
Ugh, sure. Hate trams.
She what?
In?
I said, sure. I hate trams.
Hmm. Yeah, I bet you do.
Still worried about him though.
I'll see what I'll make sure to keep an eye on you. Don't worry. And I'll open the door and help him outside. If Sigrid is pushing the chair.
Seems like it. He doesn't need to be in a chair. He just can't move very fast. But the average walking speed is 1 to 2, so he'll not be walking that slow. It's just a bother for him. And if you ever wanted to slap Guy, now's a great time to do it because he's not going to dodge. I call him Guy, but he's not here, so it's okay.
I pulled my phone out while he is away.
Mm-hmm.
And a ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah, what's up? Lily calling to gloat about something else.
No, I want to do a team up.
Team up? Yeah, sure.
Again.
Tonight?
This, right the hell now.
Shit. Okay. Let me get dressed. Where you picking me up?
But where is she?
I'm
No,
I'm at home.
No, I'm not asking her. Where is she?
She's
She's
at home.
Okay. I'm like, I'll just bamf away and then ring the doorbell.
She's opening it in her pajamas at 6 p.m.
Yep.
She's like, what? I'm having a day off, but not anymore. Come in.
But yes, we will get prepped, and I'll keep an eye on these guys to teleport them where they need to go.
Coy. I'm just having to think. Guy, are you staying in that wheelchair, or are you getting up and walking around?
Oh no, I'll let Sigurd push me around in a wheelchair. I had a rough day.
Cool.
I've earned a push.
A push. I'm doing the hand
That's
motion.
gross.
Yeah.
No, this is great. No one will suspect you of being up to anything.
Yeah. Great.
You could even tuck your axe in back behind him.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I do just that.
You just like put the axe in Guy's back. Or you could like throw a blanket over Backeret or something and have it on a rack behind.
Hanging from a leather thong by one of the handles.
Nice.
Well.
So are we just gonna leave Matthias here?
I mean, he's not going anywhere.
He's well taken care of, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Dragging limp, unconscious body into battle kind of seemed like hindrance.
Shrugs. All right.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm hurting my brain. I'm like
Must be hard for you.
twisting. Yeah, it is. It is difficult.
Think, Luke. Think.
I'm trying.
Could you possibly think that a bomb was gonna stop us? No, I'm just kidding. Please don't kill no. Please don't kill no one.
And then I fly off to space. You're more like pets to me. You gotta understand.
Blue penis.
Lupinus. Okay, let's go back into the
I'm coma.
into the library, yeah. Into Matthias's library. And that were nice. Okay, so next.
You said that right as I was eating a cracker.
Sorry. You're trudging along. You're not sure how long you've been walking once again. Could have been years since you started walking with this guy. It's like he's always been there walking with you towards these spikes in the distance. They rise high now, blocking out a good portion of the stars. That spider's still staring down at you from behind.
I was about to ask if they're blocking out the spider.
Not yet. But they are starting to rise lightly to the left and right here as well. You're going past some of these strange cone crystal ice structures that have almost erupted from the snow. And you can see that one that you're going towards almost as it looks like stairs winding up around it to the top. Chan Yu will like occasionally say something like, I'm not looking forward to walking up them stairs.
Okay, well,
He will
Okay,
explain.
so we spent a few hundred years walking here, but this time let's try spending a few seconds to get all the way to the stairs.
Interesting.
Have we reached the stairs yet?
As you're climbing them stairs, winding around this spire occasionally, it blocks. As you go around the back end of it, you no longer see the spider up there watching. And when you are on the other side of it for the first time, Chanyu will start whispering softly. And he says, the totem that you carry, that I gave you, or that another version of myself gave you, is very important for him, but not for you.
Oh, what do you mean?
We plan to use it. It's an exit for us. An escape. To a safe place. Which is what we hope it will be.
Oh,
But you're already thinking of using it yourself.
I thought that was why he gave it to me.
He shakes his head, but he smiles. He didn't think that you'd consider it. Yeah, but you certainly could. He still doesn't know that you would, that I do. I don't think he'd be upset. You come around the south face of the peak again, staring up at the giant spider, and he goes quiet for a while. You ascend endlessly, and as you round it again, hidden from the spider, he'll start whispering once more. There are strange times ahead in the land that you call your home.
Nirvana?
Mm-hmm. It's an ironic choice for a name, we think.
I wouldn't disagree.
There are many here who should not be. Not here, there. Not us. Not you. You're where you're supposed to be. But you've already spoken with some who aren't supposed to be there. Including him.
Guy.
Yes. And he's pointing up at the spider as he says him. As you round the corner again.
Are you saying that Guy is duplicitous? Or are you saying he is literally a spider?
Shrugs.
Sorry, I'm not good with overly extended metaphors.
You're doing this, not me. This is your library. You're at the top. There's a door, like a very cheap wooden bedroom door. It's your bedroom door from back in that place you're from.
Strasbourg.
Yeah.
Oh, let's enter the Twilight Zone.
You open the door.
Or exit, as it were.
Okay. So let's skip back to material plane once again. Or in fact, no, now might be a good time for a break. Material plane folks are going to ride a tram. Is everyone going to ride the tram?
Do we need to divide ourselves in different trams, or can we just assume we're in the correct one?
Ooh, yeah, no, I did say that there were 3 separate ones that it could be, so that probably makes sense.
Guess we're gonna have to split.
The one
They
time
might
you
even
want-
have agents on 3 different trams because
because
Right.
they can.
Their target might be a minute late or something.
Exactement. So, either way, we can have a think about what the division will be in the next few minutes. We'll be right back. We're back.
It is spider time.
It is not spider time, I'm afraid. It is tram time. There's 3 trams. You seem to be wanting to ride them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
I think we stay like close to those trams until we, hear anything from Morrison.
Yeah, like keep an eye on the entries as to see who's going up or down. We might be able to catch something and see see any of them going down into the tram.
Well,
We have a
also got-
problem with the trams. Does that mean we have a trolley problem?
Not yet, but I really hope so.
It's also since it's narrowed down to a few trams, like Lily can be doing her
Very
eye in the
effective.
spy thing.
Yep. Check those roofs for the bombs.
Correct.
Okay. All right. IQ at -8 and 2 FP.
Do Melina and I have to roll search?
Oh.
What were you trying to do, Guy?
Deliberately instigate a precognition episode.
I see.
Sorry, dude. Fixed point in time.
Well, what did you say? Sorry, Lily.
If I'm checking the roof and like things like that, do I need to roll search?
Yeah, give me search, please.
And I have a terrified. I guess we blink out of there whenever it starts moving again, because I just coast off while the thing moves underneath me. Place go.
Are these surface, underground, or hybrid trams?
It's surface tram, entirely surface tram, the one that you go in for.
I searched.
You look at some tram roofs, but you think they might not have even been the right trams. Just one on the line. You do see what seems to be Secret Surf checking out that tram line. They suspended above the roads for the most part, these monorails, I believe. And they seem to be conducting searches of the supports that raise them along that line. They've got a public works truck, and they're slowly driving along, dropping someone off who scans it with some kind of device and looks up and down it and then runs back to jump on the truck when the next guy's jumping off to scan the next pillar.
Leapfrogging.
Hmm?
They're like leapfrogging forward.
Yeah.
Malaya is on. I'm dragging her ass along, so she might get a search check too. Or she's got it.
She manages to get to the tram stop, and she jumps on that tram and starts riding it round. She says, like, I'll watch this one.
Violet looks to Lily and sort of does a get on.
Sorry, what?
Are you gonna go with her?
Oh, sure. I'll like grab onto her hand and let her be my anchor.
Lead you onto the tram. Sideways Lily on the tram.
I mean, I'll try to shove myself on the ground, but it's, yeah. These things probably go pretty decent clips, so pretty much.
Yeah, they go fast. There are also only 3 forward facing seats. Oh no, there's 6 forward facing seats total.
Yeah.
I made a quick map for what the tram cars look like. And they pretty much all
Yeah,
look exactly like this.
with her in the bars, I can stay somewhat upright.
You're getting an upper body workout for sure. It's a good job you've got all that lifting strength.
Yep.
Like as soon as you stop straining, though, you
Well-
do go horizontal.
Well, actually, the lifting strength, it's not always on. I have to activate that shit.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm pretty sure her inertia would just keep her as is, right?
oh yeah, once you've accelerated up to speed, but this thing makes
I mean,
frequent
Never
stops.
took me at its station.
Right, like stopping and turns are weird, but those are weird on everybody on trains.
Yeah, basically, the only thing that affects me is the planet's constant down gravity as an anchor point, but it actually doesn't affect me pulling me down. So, like,
And centripetal
else?
force.
yeah, and centrifugal force, yeah. You're right, never mind. My brain isn't working.
What about centrifugal force?
Sorry, train physics are weird. Is weird, anyways. Who's in the next train? Violet asks. I figure we're sort of pairing up as we hop in each of the next trains.
Mm-hmm.
I guess on number 2 is when Guy, Sigrid, and Lucius are teaming up.
Who's that leave for the last one?
Just Violet.
And
I think it's Violet and Lucius.
Mm.
Miles?
and
Myas.
oh,
Oh my.
where is he? Mias, yep.
Skillabro. Voice.
All
You
right.
could put Matthias on one of them.
Weekend at Bernie's is back
Weekend
again.
at Bernie style.
Yeah.
He's with Team 3 in spirit at least. Is anybody doing costumes at this point?
Cheese Girl is.
Violet.
I don't think Guy bothered.
You were stood at that tram stop with Cheese Girl in full cheese costume. She's got a cape.
Nice.
Lucius wearing the costume underneath his clothes, and the face mask is on his chest pocket.
I mean,
Radio.
I would wear everything but the helmet because it just looks like badass leather biker gear.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mine isn't necessarily designed to look like a costume.
I registered as Sigrid because I don't wear costumes.
Nice.
Costume's stupid.
Yeah, Violet doesn't look like she's costumed, but that doesn't say anything.
Okay, so you are riding the trams now, and all seems about as normal as these trams get. There's usually a lot of weirdos on them anyway, you know? If you've ever used public transport, you know what I'm talking about. It's...
Mm-hmm.
But this time, half of these, well, 1 out of every 10 of these weirdos is also a mutant freak, superpowered kill machine. So, there is, definitely people that stick out getting on and off of these trams. Plenty of very plain-looking people. You may as well give me searches again. I imagine you're probably going to do that. What is it? Die Hard with a Vengeance. Looking up and down the train, opening boxes.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, Myas is searching his train, whichever one it is. Lily's bad
Damn
at
it, I
searching
haven't been
today.
making that 50. It's a 50-50 check, but damn yo.
Tails never fails. Key on it.
Violet is definitely going to have her detect on as well as she's searching, just so that she can check out people for various shit
Minds.
as well. Yeah,
Check out suspicious people we know minds.
She's doing casual mind reading for suspicious people.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But there's a lot of suspicious people on a train.
Yeah. I don't think any of them have any particularly suspicious thoughts. At least not like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill everyone on this train in an hour. Nothing like that.
There's the occasional one that's got their exit plan, but
Yeah.
that's just because they're crazy.
There's certainly a lot of people with a tenuous grip on their well-being.
I'm
Secret.
sure, as a person who's read a lot of minds, that even the most stable and genuine people, like, you'll read their mind and be like, wow, that person wants to inflict massive violence.
Yep.
Yeah, you just surface thoughts of like stabbing the
I mean,
boss's face up.
she definitely identifies like 3 wannabe terrorists, but none of them are planning on blowing up a train. So moving on.
Correct.
But there's the one guy who's just like curious how he would do it.
Exactly. The other one's a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, all your trains look clear. I mean, you find gum under seats. You see that the emergency phone in one of them's got a cut line, but you don't find any explosives or suspicious devices. By the time you finish your search, you've almost done a full loop and come back to that first station. Malia will send Lily a text saying, my train looks pretty clear. There's a real stinky guy on it. Shall I ride it round another loop? And we'll meet back
Same
at
train.
stop?
We're on the same.
Oh,
train.
you're on the same train. So, yeah, why would she text you?
Like, theoretically, we could get off here and just get on the one behind it, right? There's another one that does this loop, right?
There's three that
three.
do this loop, and there's some of you on each one at the minute. And they all look clean of devices.
Oh.
I think we stay on.
Occasionally,
Yeah.
the you spot when you're going past that surf group that's clearly in disguise as mechanics and checking out all the pillars.
Yeah, let's switch to keeping an eye out for suspicious people. We'll just have to trust that there's no device if we haven't found it. And if we notice somebody planting a device, then, you know, we find the device.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can owls be used at every station?
I mean, they're
Like-
already there.
Well, yeah, but make them look for people who might have something that might be, you say, device?
No, they're not that cognitive. I would have to focus on each of them individually, or focus on the stops. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
So these are anti-meta activists, right?
No, these are the meta supremacists.
Right.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Worse.
Hey, I'm gonna roll current affairs. I mean, it's pop culture, but I'm gonna roll it to see if there's anyone important on my train. Or would you prefer area knowledge?
Area knowledge is for knowing important people.
Yeah.
Like really high status, yeah.
And I fail. God, what is tonight? Not a good roll night for me.
Get it out of your system before the combat starts.
Well, this rate, the combat won't start.
Well, and then until the cleanup or recovery process starts.
The running.
The 2 trains saving the survivors on the 3rd.
I mean, Malaya gets one too, but I'll say, hey, is there anyone important on here?
Looking up and down, she's like, important people don't really ride the tram, I don't think.
We're riding the tram.
She just,
Yeah, actually, has that been an issue for me at all? I like riding around and People are like, Sigrid!
Only one person so far, but when they did
Okay.
it, like 3 more people like were looking over at you as he asked for your autograph and took a picture with you.
Pose.
Like some 17-year-old spotty kid. It's like, oh my god, thanks so much. It's awesome. You don't see anyone from Strasbourg in your fever dream, Matthias. No. You ride the trams for another full loop. It's 7 p.m. and there's only an hour until it's meant to happen, and you've not spotted anything. Lucius, your phone starts ringing.
I'll pick up.
All right, we're inspecting the tracks. We've got about half done. Looks clear. I think I'm just going to finish. I've got all my groups checking out these tracks.
What tracks have you checked already?
The loop for that tram. The one that you 3 are on. Oh, yeah, that is something I would point out that Guy spotted with his search. These trams have all, or at least your tram's got a pair of Secret Surf agents on it, for sure.
From the Secret Surface.
That's right. What were I saying? Oh yeah, I'm Mawson right now. What are you up to? Have you got anything to report?
You don't have anything so far. I haven't seen anything myself, and nobody has given me any pointers on anything seen as of now. We asked Mila to give us a hand, and we're just keeping an eye out.
Call me if you find anything. I'm going to check back in 30
Likewise.
minutes. And then I'll check back in 15 minutes after that. And then 5 minutes before 8.
Roger. And he's gonna hang out and keep an eye out. Could I do a search?
Yeah, feel free to search again. Like, in case someone's maybe dropped something off. And no, it comes up clear once more. And everyone else, you're having little luck. You're not seeing important people getting on or off. The route that this tram takes goes past the research centre and through the central business district. So they could potentially be any number of important researchers or wealthy foreigners, because it is mostly non-Nirvana citizens that live in the central business district. But you don't know if it'd be someone that works there as well. Oh, sorry, that's not even a tram track. It must be this line that goes through the north, I think, along that long straight road there. Then... Oh, this is a weird tram line.
Those are the bus lines.
Oh, the black one's the tram line.
Black ones are the tram lines.
The doy. So yeah, I think it's just this north ring here, and then this central ring that is being checked.
Okay, is there anywhere in the information that we had where we jumped to a conclusion that we didn't think was a jump at the time? Let's go back. What were the exact words? Does anybody remember that we were told that they said in relation to this?
No, Lucius will let you know. Well, they said that they were planning on detonating a bomb. The records from the phone say that it's this line. Well, not exactly know which one of them, but it has to be one of these. Uh, Anything else I'm forgetting, Luke?
I don't think they actually said they were going to blow it up. I think they just said they were going to take it out. The whole tram, though.
Oh, and they're metas?
They
Or
are.
white supremacists?
They
Yes,
are
they're meta.
metahumans. Definitely metahumans.
I mean, we should definitely be expecting a meta attack.
Yeah. Okay,
Have this conversation over our brain thing.
that's what I assumed.
Or at
Sure.
least radios. You've got those as well.
Oh, that's true.
And
I
these
mean, that's a
tram.
little bit more suspicious.
Just only tiny bit though.
I mean, we can do brain stuff if you request it. That's fine.
Also, that means I can get to you guys and cohese the party.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it gets to 20 past 7. You've all ridden these trams round the entire loop like 4 times over.
Is
I'm
there
gonna-
anybody that isn't a surf agent that we've seen multiple loops?
No, that's what I wanted to point out. You are definitely the longest remaining people on this tram, on each of your respective ones. Even the surf agents, or the ones that you think are surf agents, seem to have switched for other ones, like every couple of loops.
Yeah, because they're. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go hit the restroom and like maybe get a drink. You want to take the next one? She says to Myas.
Sure. Just gotta finish the smoke.
No, I mean, next time around the loop, you get out and I'll get in, and you take care of your stuff. That way, we're ready by the time action time happens.
I don't have to take care of any stuff.
All right. Well, you want anything from the convenience store?
Yeah, sure. Whatever snacks they have there.
All right. Cool.
Ice cream cone, bag of chips, some
Yeah.
fruity chews.
Yeah, I think at this point, Sigurd's like, I'm bored and hungry.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
Like-
like Sigrid would have heard in her head, like Violet suggests that of Myas as well. So like,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think Sigurd just like gets off at the next stop and gets food.
Like as you're going off, you met
Jeez.
someone miss the stop. You eat cheese.
I have cheese.
Are you taking Guy with you, or are you just leaving him alone?
No,
at
I'm
this
taking
thing in his
Guy.
wheelchair?
Like I don't
Lucius
think
will
he
stay
tells. I don't think she tells Guy. I think she just like starts getting off.
What did you say?
With
Sorry,
Guy.
Lucius. You start going off with Gate.
Yeah.
then. No. Well, sorry. Yeah, when they leave, Lucius will stay.
To each their own.
Lucius stays on the tram. Okay.
No, Sigurd's tried that already. He's not interested.
I think we sort of stretch our legs and take care of stuff and sort of
Yeah.
get ready for the long haul.
Pile of burgers. Like, all right, what the hell? I got nothing else.
I mean, I think we're kind of at the point where we need to decide: do we want to actually be on them when the attack is supposed to happen?
We want to catch them before that.
I mean, we
That's the
do,
idea.
but if we don't,
Well, the other option. Well, who besides Sigrid stands the best chance of not being killed in a tram crash?
how
we
fast do they
still-
go?
We have like three options. So like, if we could get 3 people on there, Lily could probably get us to wherever the problem is when there's a problem. I don't know.
I mean, with my armor, I could probably survive the crash, but it wouldn't be fun. I'd
I'm
be out of
not
the
in
fight.
great shape right now, so I probably shouldn't be in any sort of vehicle accidents.
Good rule of thumb for
Okay.
everyone ever.
I can feel
anytime.
one of the dreams.
I'm okay with vehicle accidents. It sounded like you'd probably suck a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
What's that rule of thumb?
Any
No
crash you
wider
can
than
walk
your
away
thumb.
from.
Oh,
shit, I should take up flying planes. I'll never have a bad landing.
No.
You'll have a lot.
You will eat shit all the time, though, I bet.
Yeah, it'll be really expensive.
Start with gliders. Well, Morsel Gears update call. They are going to be able to check every single one of those pillars is certain now, and they still all coming up clean.
We should tell him that we're now thinking that it's going to be a meta attack instead of a conventional bomb attack.
He doesn't disagree. His surf agents have spotted all you, he says, obviously.
Yeah.
Also, there's still not been any activity at the apartment where the Elephant Brothers are holed up.
Tram doesn't happen to go close to where the Elephant Brothers are, does it?
No, that's on Langdama.
Okay.
All right, I think we're at the point where people should be either on a train or not. Violet is
Yeah.
getting on her train.
I guess Sigrid will pull Guy onto their train.
13.
Just
There are
taking my life into your hands like that, huh?
I just counted the train stops, and there are 13 of them on this route.
That's super lucky.
I love it. And actually, that question about how fast the trams go is still a valid question.
I
Curious.
think they reach 70 kilometers an hour in a couple of sections briefly on this track.
What about clearance above them? Like if somebody wanted to like stand on the top.
There are definitely places where you could not, and definitely places where you could.
Good to know. Not that I'm hoping for a top of train fight.
Why would people do this? Still just on top of a train.
It's great.
By the way, have the guys left their I know they might not be connected, but have the two dudes left their apartment yet?
No, that's what Mawson said in his last update, that they had not. But as you're looking, like, you check back in on there, and you're just watching, and then the door will indeed open at around about 20 minutes to 8. The door opens, and someone starts walking out, but it's not either of the Elephant Brothers.
Do I know the guy? Should I roll something?
It's the fellow with the gas mask that's been spotted
I've
a
never
few
met him.
times.
Lucius described it to you pretty well when the situation at the club.
Yeah, you definitely recognize this guy as being that person described to you.
All right, I will inform the gang over in the mine link. Gas mask just got left the Elephant Bros apartment.
Are they alive?
Oh, sucks for them.
So no more Elephant Bros.
Yeah.
You see him smile and wave down
Ow.
into the plaza at the Secret
How do I
Service
see him
agents.
smile?
You watching with an owl, right?
Yeah, but how do I see him smile?
Oh, gas
Wearing
mask.
gas
Lol. He winks and waves
the
down.
gas mask hideously deforms.
That's right.
Are you my mummy?
The only British person in here doesn't know what you're referencing.
No.
Oh,
Uh,
is it really an American show now?
He just doesn't watch it.
Is it Doctor Who?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I'm not fussed.
But
I
will
reference it a lot
share-
somehow, though. What are you saying, Lily? Sorry.
I'll share the feed with them.
You see the Secret Surf agents starting to freak out. They getting on their radios, it looks like. Sorry, I'm just checking something. You don't manage to get the owl to go down closer to listen to him, though. He's like, nope, comfy. I look, but not listen. Get fucked.
That's my advantage.
Stupid owls. 5 more minutes pass. Those Secret Surf agents are still just watching the apartment. In fact, no, one of them will have split off and started following Gas Mask Guy. Would you have
Just
attempted
one?
to do this
Yeah,
also?
I'll send another dude. I'll send another dude. See if another one of my friends wants to follow Gas Mask Guy.
Well, I'm in a wheelchair.
I think she's talking about
So
owls.
anybody else? Oh, those friends. Okay. Well, I think it should be one of us, but what do I know?
And unfortunately, no, none of the owls do seem to want to follow him at the minute. They're all too a
Fine,
bit far.
Leia, I'll be back.
Oh, you're doing it yourself.
I mean, that's the option I have right now.
Give me shadowing immediately, just to see if you might lose him that quick.
All right. You fucked with me all night, Rolly. Don't do it again. I mean,
No, he's
my
gone.
instance, I don't
It's like if you warp over there and look around, you could be searching for another half an hour and you're not going to find him.
I mean, I wasn't going to.
No,
I lost him. All right, I think we have a pseudo-invisible dude on our hands, everybody, or something. He's probably going to be the one. I will actually go to the front door though of the apartment and just follow that Secret Surf guy in and see what the hell happened in there.
he's not gone in. He's still just watching the door, waiting for an update.
I'll fucking just go in.
You go in, door's not locked. It's empty. There's a strange smell in here, though. Bit like burnt plastic.
Do a quick look around.
You took care of a loose end.
Do you want to search? I'm doing a quick look around.
I did a GM check for it. You come across some interesting things, like a big knife, but it's clean and in a drawer and doesn't look like it's been used. Not a kitchen knife, like a stab people in the face knife.
By the way, I'm not touching anything. I'm just looking.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to open a drawer or something,
You like
I am definitely.
do it
Being
through your
careful.
sleeve.
Well, I have gloves, but yeah.
Yeah. No, it is eerily devoid of anything except this strange smell that is almost like burning plastic, but it's not. You're not sure what it is.
Okay. So I don't find anything though.
Nope.
I'll go out and just yell at the Secret Surf guy, just like, "What are you doing? In!" And then I'll boat bamf away.
That's pretty funny. I like that. Sorry, that got me good.
I am gonna warp to the closest train station.
Station,
Station.
not just a stop.
Wherever the closest to the line
Oh, okay.
that we
Yeah.
are on.
Yo.
The closest of those 13.
Yeah.
Then everyone roll me straight IQ, please.
Are we gonna start taking bets over whose train gets blown up?
Me too, Luke, or
Uh,
those guys?
Wow. So I don't know who's mentally linked to who right now. Can I get a reminder of that?
Everyone.
I think everyone's linked together via Violet as a hub.
Okay. So you can all.
So Violet is communicating with everybody individually, but she's sharing her entire sensory package with each of them, so they also get the information she gets,
Fuck it hell.
and then she deals with the echoes herself.
Hive mind.
Sort of a loud telephone connected circuit.
Well, at each of the respective tram stops that you've split up and got off at, there is the same person. And they kind of stood the exact same way at each of these stops. I should change the name to just question marks before I show them to you.
Yeah, I do like the idea that we all see them initially and don't think anything of it, because we think we're just sort of, it's that weird echoey stuff you get when you're seeing multiple things.
Oh yeah, I think they will have arrived at the tram stop at exactly the same time at each location, just as Lily went into that apartment. And now...
That's suspicious as hell. I'm gonna confront her. Then.
You and Millie are gonna walk straight up to the one at your stop?
I think I didn't take her with this time.
Oh,
She's
okay.
on
She's
different.
just at a stop on her own somewhere else. One of the 13.
Yep.
Gold and blue guy everywhere.
Well, so we're like on 3 different trains, and this person is getting on 3 different trains, like simultaneously.
You're off the trams at the minute.
Oh, okay.
Present.
This is during when you guys were like, let's eat and do talk conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And presently, you are now at several different tram stops. I think it is Guy... Oh, no, Lucius is still on a tram. Okay, so we've got Lucius on a tram. Guy and Sigrid at a stop.
Malaya on a train.
Malia on a train. Lily at a stop. And Myas and Violet at another stop.
And Matthias is in a hospital bed.
Yes and no, which I will get to shortly.
Actually, instead of confronting her, I immediately take a photo of my newfound dingle-dangle thingy, and
do you try and do it stealthily, or just like hold up your thing and take a picture?
Just straight up. I'm not trying to be stealthy, and text it. Just send it immediately over to Morrison.
I'm not sure there is a method to send pictures that quickly. Well, you can't. You can email it to him or something, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, not like instant message fast, but like pretty quick.
In the next couple of minutes, yeah.
And then I will text him. See, email. Suspicious person at multiple locations.
What locations will be the reply?
All locations.
So, like, our respective stops are probably the ones that a train is stopping at next.
There are 3 trains, yeah. A train is approaching, slowing down. It's 5 minutes to 8.
Is there 13 of her, or is there 3 of her?
3 that we know of right now.
3 that you know of right now.
Fair enough.
Is she within by range and sight?
One of them is, yeah. Yours is.
Do I remember them from the meeting?
You've not seen them at the meeting. No, they weren't at that first one. They're definitely a metahuman, though.
Really?
It's not
Uh,
makeup.
And they're
Lucius is
blue and
gonna-
everything. I mean, like, we all know blue people are suspicious.
What's the name? Hannah? No. Ah.
Undini?
No, that's the squid. Helena somewhere just turned around and said, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
Audrey, would you be able to notice anything on them?
I'm taking a look. She thinks that you.
You don't manage to pick up any surface thoughts. You detect a mind, but you can't read anything from them without any effort like you can most of the plebes in this
Yeah,
island.
but roll is incoming. That is totally
We-
worth doing.
We should determine which stops we are all actually currently at.
That's a
That's
good
fair.
idea.
I believe we were a number 2 secret with Guy.
I
Uh,
think you're on a train circling, so you could be anywhere right now.
that
Oh,
one that
right.
you're at there, Sigrid, is kind of perfect. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. So Sigrid and Guy are right there.
And
Not sure how much you want to move me from there.
Well, no, you're on a train. So what train is he on?
Number 2.
Any random train that's moving around at the minute. It doesn't
Okay.
really matter. We'll stick him there. And Audrey and Myers. I'll stick you over here. You're at that tram stop.
nice.
So as the tram that was just pulling in stops, they are moving to board it. And Lucius, the tram that you're on, is coming to a stop. And the doors open and this person is boarding it.
The blue one?
The blue person. The person who is everywhere. And it's at this point that you realise there are more than 3 of them. There seems to be one for every tram.
I guess this might be the time when Lucius gets the realization that, Audrey, I think they're going to blow up all the 3 trains.
More than just all 3, but I agree.
Lucius is going to start by going into the shadow of the first person that walks in front of him, so that he's on the shadow world to change his clothes. Like, take off the normal clothes and just put on the mask before
Get
he does
changed
anything.
as a shadow. That's amazing.
I don't need a phone booth.
Oh, that's really sick. Yeah, you just get on the floor underneath a train seat. Defrag your
Yep.
mind before you share it.
Nice.
So yeah, that success by 10 is real good. You'd have had to follow him onto the train, I think.
Oh, absolutely. And she gets up. She takes her drink with her.
And which are you going for here? Is this the full rinse?
This is just telepathy, surface thought, stuff like that.
Okay, so suspicious, immediate.
Yep. She's waiting for anything that will signal what they're actually up to. But like,
In fact, it's a
Yep.
lot. You get a very similar feeling to when you read Trent's surface thoughts. They are talking to themselves, but several times over right now.
like repeating something to themselves.
No, it's as if
Hive mind.
yeah, they're
Oh, right. I'm looking at right.
you're looking at one part of many. And
Look it. I'm engaging.
She's thinking things like, I don't see them on this train. Though they probably won't board for another 3 minutes.
Any indication of what they is? Images?
Yes, it is a man. He looks South Asian, you think, maybe? Greying hair, mustache, glasses, lab coat.
As other people do their thing, Audrey will send over the image. But I think everybody's queuing up to do stuff.
True that.
Hi, lady.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I would rather not deal with you right now.
Then don't.
Yeah. See, I can't though.
She's
glancing around, just to make sure that there's no first scientist gray dude on the train.
not that you can see.
Do you mind not being on this train with me?
I have a right to ride the train.
You do? High five.
She does not raise her hand. Audrey, you pick up yours. The surface thoughts are like, do not let it harass you. Keep a clear mind. Your train may be the one.
I'm gonna
You're-
slap
you're
her on
getting
the
to her.
shoulder. I'm slapping her on the shoulder, like, way to go, not giving me a high five. And I'm gonna try to warp her fucking ass while my hand is connected.
Oh shit.
I would give a couple pats first, and then like the third one's like, bam.
Mm-hmm.
Use a couple XP for this because my rolls tonight have been suck. How fast are we going?
It's a fairly slow section, around about 30 kilometers an hour, which in meters is, I have no idea.
Sorry, I meant I didn't. Why I asked fast? How high are we right now?
Oh, 20 meters off the ground?
Great, thank you.
Well, 20 meters from
Holy shit.
the floor of Nirvana. Standard height from a...
Sea level?
Well, elevated tram. Elevated tram.
Yeah. Success by 8. Looks like you managed it. They do get a chance to resist, I am pretty certain.
No, it's the grapple. There's. I don't think there's. I've checked this a few times. There's not a resist for it. It's the resisting is touching.
Yeah, go on then. You've got to...
We're just on the street level now.
You would have still been moving at 30 kilometers
No,
per
that
hour.
doesn't- we don't carry momentum like that.
Have you got the
I
cosmic?
don't think-
No preserved momentum.
I guess.
I
we don't
would-
carry momentum then.
Choose the sky, probably.
And then I will go up and hold on to her, and then we'll float elsewhere.
Yeah, she's not happy with that.
I know she's not. Whoops.
Suggestion:
Go ahead.
before they actually react, find out how things are going on the other trains, just
Yes.
to see how more complicated it is when shit goes to hell.
That's what I was going to say.
I'll wheel me and Guy up over to ours.
Oh,
Wow, this is
your
happening
version of this person. Just,
simultaneously.
yeah, like as Lily was starting to approach hers.
Yeah.
Sigurd knows what's up.
Yeah, how much of what just happened did we catch with the mind link?
It's not happened
Uh,
yet, but it will be about to.
It's happening right now.
Yep. At
Okay.
a certain point, you'll get the image of the person, and then you'll get reports of what Lily's up to.
Okay, well, we're pulling up. What, kind of behind this one, Gee?
That should be fine.
Yeah.
You might want to map this one, Luke.
You
Why,
could even just take your train car and put 3 side by side.
I could do that. You know what? That could be amazing.
Hmm.
Just widen it ×3.
I rolled an IQ there to manifest my pistol kind of like out of sight.
Radio. This could be difficult.
I'm sorry, I thought that would actually be easier.
No, it will be. I just need a bigger map to start with.
You're gonna need a bigger map.
Yerp.
Doo-doo.
Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Odd nuisance. It doesn't put things in the right order.
It never does. It almost always puts them in reverse order. It's okay, Luke. I don't think we need all of them at the same time. It was
I'm sorry,
an
it
idea.
seemed like a cool idea.
Yeah, no, let's just use the one, but we could say that you're all in different cars.
Use
works.
colored token. Use the color things to
Oh yeah, there you
indicate
go.
which token it is.
I mean, or the other, it is about break time as well, so.
Oh, it is, yeah. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back in about 5 minutes.
It's spider time.
It's spider time. It's
I
spider
completely
time.
threw Luke for a loop there.
Well, so Lily just confronted this person who's at every tram stop just after they'd got on the train and teleported them into the sky. Sigrid and Guy pushed, as well as Lucius, pushed theirs up. Sorry about that, Lucius. I forgot about you. Theirs up alongside hers, and Audrey, well, Violet is currently reading the surface thoughts of theirs. And has confirmed that they are suspicious and that they are waiting for someone to get on the train who is a elderly South Asian scientist of some kind, it seems, based on what they're expecting.
Do any of us happen to recognize that image? Or do they just have a rough description?
They've got an exact image of him, and I don't think any of you recognize him in particular. No. He's not from
He's
Strasbourg.
definitely from Germany. But he went to that one conference.
He shoulder checked you once in street in Strasbourg when you were on holiday, Matthias. You don't remember, but he does. And he's gonna get you. And the tram stops
Did she
again.
already-
Go on.
I was gonna ask if she had already boarded the train.
She has, yes.
Oh, okay.
You are on it now. It's moving. All your trains will come to a respective stop, except for those of you that are not on a train. And let me just make a quick check.
Yeah, there might be fallout from that. Or falling from that.
And the trains stop. And yeah, there's enough here. And yeah, you all see it. This guy steps on your train. Guy, Sigrid, Lucius. But also,
and we
stepping on your train is Matthias.
You what, mate?
We?
And
Slash,
stepping onto Violet and
Wait,
Myas's
what?
train is Matthias.
Sweet.
Oh shit.
You're in both locations right now, bro. You might have got onto a few other trains as well, I'm not sure. We're not looking at those places.
Okay.
Did
I'll.
you get the colors? This is confusing. Which one's blue Matthias and which one's red Matthias?
Either, and step on at any door you'd prefer. Although,
Yeah.
Blue Matthias probably steps on right behind the target, seeing as you were at the stop with him. And let's get 2 normal humans in. No, only 1, and make him blue. There's the target right there. He's stepping on the train. And oh, it will currently be the left doors that you're getting on at as well. And he walks right in the middle there. With Matthias behind him.
Violet, can you sync Matthias in?
If it's him, I'll try. And she'll try.
You see Violet as soon as you walk on that train, Matthias. You also see Guy and Sigrid as the other version of you walks on that train, Matthias.
Oh
Violet-
dear. Is
Violet
Matthias
appears
receiving
surprised.
both at once? Is it confusing?
You are 2 different people right now. Well,
Okay.
you're the same
Okay, well, wait,
person.
let's spend a few hundred years arguing about this and heresies and all that, and then decide that that they're both Matthias and they're an indivisible unity, but they were separate.
Yeah. And they're on different trains right now, so they can't touch each other, so they won't annihilate and take out the solar system.
That is resisted with IQ if you choose to.
That's right. The solar system may roll IQ to resist annihilation.
I meant her attempt to bring him into the loop.
Mm-hmm. You know that she's about to try and bring you into the loop, by the way.
That sounds useful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
One moment, please. Let me connect you.
Pretty much.
I'll catch him up. Good to see you. Near as we can tell, there's a copy of this person at every station, and she's looking for that guy there as the target.
And
I
you
guess I already knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And you appear to be
know.
with them also?
You've been tailing him, and a couple of people got on at the same stop. And he'll...
I've been following him for a short while now.
I think he'll head to that corner. He'll sit there. That's a nice spot.
Lily, we should probably get him out of here now that we know where he is.
All right. Well, lady, have a nice lay down, or she'll get to low enough where she can be safely dropped and drop her in like a park
So...
tree. Unless she blows up and I die.
She would start struggling almost immediately.
All right. I'll lower and then drop her into like a park or grassy knoll or something, and then bamf to their location. But it might take a little bit.
What is Red Matthias seeing?
You see Violet, that person, Myas, you already know that this isn't the right train, but you also know that that person's probably going to get edgy in a second.
Wait. Violet linked with Matthias, and he said he was following the person. And she just saw him get on without another person.
Correct. So that's not the Matthias that's linked up. So, Guy, when you
Yep.
talk to Matthias, you aren't actually talking to that Matthias.
Okay, he'll say... Oh, wait, what did Guy say? Oh, that's the guy, right. This is all not supposed to be something I understand and have a grasp on, right?
Correct.
Basically the same thing applies then. He'll have said what he said.
Cool.
Guy helpfully gave him the context to respond.
And yeah, you know what? I think it's all just gonna Violet. Like as soon as Matthias has stepped on, and the doors start closing, you hear this one saying, "Everybody, shut up. Plans changed. Go now. Go hot." And she stands up. And
They're
she
going
stands
hot.
up. And we can roll turn order. Ooh, time spider.
Oh dear. Oh, I have an idea.
Well, you'll
Could
have
you...
the same speed regardless, right?
Yeah, but look at... Oh, right, doesn't matter. I did have 2 Matthias sheets though.
Yeah, you do.
Excellent. Keep them. That way, if one of them gets a scar or something, they gradually change.
Well, one's Matthias Oberlin and one's Matthias Oberlin.
Yeah, the Irish Matthias from Berlin. Question marks, that's what the name is. They're not that fast. The power is that
Like
there's
how
a lot
Luke
of them.
went with like matter antimatter while I was joking about Christian theology.
Well, you'd be in trouble if you were matter antimatter anyway, because, like, you know, everything you touch in this world's made of matter, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but I could power like an FTL drive.
Oh yeah, you could, bro. For a couple of weeks, months. Yeah, we're your fat ass forever, mate. So, Sigrid, you're up first. That person just stood up.
Guess it helps to put my mic boom down. Yeah, I think the last thing I heard in my head was they're going hot. So,
We need to teach you more idioms.
and, you know, grab my axe while doing it.
You can only take a step or spend an FP to take an extra step whilst readying the axe, unless you fast draw the axe.
Oh, right. Yes, that was the step I was... Sorry.
No worries.
I knew I was missing something.
There you go. But you're not attacking just yet.
No.
Oh.
Also, Luca, which color is the lab coat guy on?
Blue.
Red?
He's blue. So that's a problem. Okay, they lift their left hand and a weird red cube appears in it. It's glowing, it's rotating gently. It almost looks like a hologram. And they will thrust it into your chest area as they take a step. And that is a critical fail.
Holy shit.
Does her hand blow up?
Let's find out, shall we? I don't know if this is... you're technically unarmed, probably. See what we get.
7 could be lose your balance, do nothing else. Active defense is at -2.
On unarmed, it is stumble. On an attack, you advanced 1 yard past your opponent and end your turn facing away from him. He is now behind you. That kind of works perfect. They wanted to step back, but the tram accelerates, and they end up going forward like that. Holding
That's
the
awesome.
hand out. There is still somewhat of a concussive blast right next to your face, Guy. Like ripples your cheek a bit. And it is loud. And someone screams.
And the
As-
other one is doing.
And the other one, the yellow one fighting Lily, will be attempting to attack the grapple that Lily's got over. So first, Lily, can you just roll?
I was gonna drop her. I let her go. But what do you want me to roll?
If you just letting go immediately, nothing. She's just falling. That's fine.
Like, to someplace safe. I was hoping to get her in a tree or something. It's gonna suck for her. But,
Yeah.
You know,
Like a dropping check maybe to aim.
Mm.
Sure. I got that.
Yeah, I'd take that. I mean, there's a lot of water very close to just about everywhere on this island.
Oh, yeah, I'll drop her close. But, do you want me to roll dropping?
Yes, please.
I mean, I'm aiming for hex, so...
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Not even a particular hex, just kind of like a cluster of hexes.
Mostly it's making sure you don't crit fail so that the person like lands awkwardly.
They reach for you, but yeah, I'm gonna say you didn't even bother grappling them. You just teleported them and dropped them.
Yeah, I just patted and let go. Like, this next part is gonna wicked suck, though. Yeah, my next turn's gonna suck.
Violet.
She's gonna do some mental shenanigans, but remain seated.
Okay. Gee.
She's facing me-ish.
She has a back to you and Sigrid.
I'm going to stand up, put the muzzle of my pistol right next to her ear, and pull the trigger.
I will need a fast draw.
I'm holding
You had
it
it in
my
hand.
Oh, you had it in hand. My bad.
I believe
That's
that counts
pretty
as
good
close
fire.
combat if it's that close to them, right? You're stepping into her hex.
It's also changing posture. So I think it's a moving attack.
Is going from seated to standing
Oh,
not a step?
Yeah, I think might be a step.
I think seated to standing is a step. Let me double check real quick.
And I mean, do you even really
Change
need
posture.
to change posture? Like, couldn't you just like lean forward and
Yeah,
If she's standing and I'm not, and I want to get the gun right next to her ear, then I probably do.
A second change posture maneuver lets you stand from kneeling, sitting, or crawling.
Oh, okay. Must be crouching then. That's a 5.
yeah, crouching can be
Crouching's
stepped
the special one.
into or out of. From sitting though, I'm gonna say you can put it like right up, just underneath the ear, pointing up through the skull.
That's actually probably better. Going. Wait, through the skull? No.
Well, underneath the bullet would go in underneath the jaw, come out the top of the skull.
I'm not trying to shoot her.
Wait,
Past her, right past her.
He's
I am
trying-
trying to shoot the gun into the ceiling while the muzzle is right next to her ear.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to deafen her.
Yes,
And
indeed.
hopefully anybody else that might be sharing her senses.
The tip of the barrel would be parallel and an inch at the most away from her ear as you did that. Honestly,
Yes.
yeah. Just roll gun skill straight up. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
And
That's what
yes,
she gets for waving that glowy
What's the
thing
plus
at-
5?
What's up?
What's the plus 5?
Yep. Deafened.
Oh, probably accuracy. No, wait, no. That's only 3. What is... Skill should be 19, not 24. Like, it says 19 right there in the sheet.
Did you roll? You rolled from your gun. Did you automatically add it as a bonus to your skill?
It
in the
might,
gun?
if you expand it, sometimes it's got a mod section in there. But either way, you succeeded.
Reason for mod, reflex sight, but that should only be a 1. Mod 1.
Weird. We can look into that.
Why yeah, let's look into that. 19 plus 0 plus 5. It should be... It literally says mod 1 right there. Okay, well, yeah.
Matthias.
Okay, so Matthias is actually in basically the same location, train topology wise.
Hmm.
So can he pull out can he like rip off a bar? Like a pole?
Yep.
He does that. Standing as he does. Because he's holding it so it pulls him up.
Oh. Give me just a strength check, please, to pull it out of the floor. Oof.
I would have succeeded if that were striking strength.
Yeah, I'll take it. You'd like stand up and palm it and just knock it out of the little bracket on the floor. And both Matthiases do that at the same time on the different trains.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. Lucius.
Does she seems handled, or
Probably. She got back to Sigrid. Gun just went off in her ear, and she like snapped her head away from it.
I want to ask a question before I try my ability. I am not sure if I am able to possess images.
God. Oh, images.
Would it work if I try with them?
On them, yeah. There's still a real person there.
Okay, so they're still okay.
Yeah, they're not
I'm
like a
gonna-
projection or anything.
I'll stand underneath Sigrid's feet, and then I'll use my ability.
Go for it. Pretty rubbish roll. Our GM rolled it by accident, but they succeeded by plenty more than 1, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm screwed.
So that person I wonder if it will extend to every version of them. That's interesting.
I believe it's only to that one. If he is made individually, like each one of the rest, that would be for that specific
Yeah,
one.
bodies
yeah.
are bodies.
I agree with you.
Not sure if you can mark him. If you want to put him back in the crowd, or
I'll try and remember if this one survives.
okay.
Lily.
Well, I already made my warp roll a while ago because I thought I was warping into combat. Did it to get to them, but this is the part that's gonna suck.
Give me an aerobatics
how-
roll, please.
Yeah, how fast was I going when I exited the train, and how fast is this train going?
There's probably a difference of like about 15 meters per second.
Okay, this is gonna be a fucking train wreck. Oh!
So
Nice.
Lily appears at the front of the train and just
And rapidly goes towards the back.
ends up
I-
right here, like just rotating as she goes, tucked
And
into
I'm gonna try to. I mean, I didn't go past that guy, did I? This is the guy I'm trying to grab, right?
Oh shit! That is the guy you're trying to grab. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I could, I don't know if we would have done minuses for that. I would have been aiming for him, and we're gonna collide, and it's gonna hurt.
Roll me DX straight up, please.
Okay.
Yep. What's your HP?
It's HP is 10.
You won't like this.
You will not
is gonna
like
suck.
this.
I mean, she's in armor. She'll survive.
The other guy's gonna not be happy.
Yeah, I binged Invincible this week.
Yeah.
6.
I mean, I'm only going 15 meters. That's not as bad.
Yeah. And 8.
6 damage to me.
6 damage to him, 8 damage to you.
Okay.
So probably
Ouch.
1 blunt trauma.
I mean, yeah. Did my armor take that?
Yeah, it will, like, shoulders, torso. With your aerobatics roll, you managed to get it, so you were rugby tackling him off his seat.
I'm looking to do the least amount of damage to him. If that makes me need to take more damage, that's fine. I don't know if that's possible.
Yes, go on then. He only takes 2 damage, and you take 2 blunt trauma.
Pass my armor? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pass my... I'm absolutely okay with that.
Yeah. You've severely sprained an elbow, I think.
I mean, yeah, next round, I'm gonna be teleporting us directly to Mom's house.
For God's sake, Mila's just... She's gonna move away from Nirvana, I think.
Strays.
Sigrid. Oh, we missed Myas last turn as well, so Myas, would you have done anything last turn?
You carrying any equipment like hidden that I can see?
Oh, there are a couple of no weapons or anything, but in the pockets they've got a couple of phones and a wallet, but nothing more than that in particular. They're not really wearing armor either, but their body is strange.
Strange how?
It's almost mechanical. You're not sure what's going on in there. It's not human organs inside them. But it's not like any kind of robot you've seen either. They are a series of tubes.
Not a dump truck.
Weird.
They're definitely not a dump truck.
How long was she sitting there?
20 seconds, 30.
So she has like 20 to 30 seconds worth of nothingness aura sprayed on her from Maya's.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna trigger it.
Trigger it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the one that doesn't harm you, but it gets rid of everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So her clothes.
I mean, it still does 1 point of damage.
Yeah. So just after she stands up, the chair she was sat on, the area around her, the paint comes off the floor and the metal bar. The chairs get holes in them, in like places where they've been sat on more. She becomes nude, and then this layer of skin starts to disappear. There's no blood, but you see these worms, long tendrils tense and writhe under where the flesh came off, and she lets out a strange Sigrid.
Sorry, mic boom again. I think Sigrid. I don't know. Whip around, and she's gonna club this one in the back of the leg with the hammer.
Alrighty.
This one. And leg is. Damn it! I miss having all
Minus-
that on the same fucking page.
-3.
Thank you.
That's a hit. Backs to you.
Oh right.
Sigurd's awesome hammer.
I need a distinctive name. 9 crushing
9
to the leg.
crushing to the leg.
I didn't want to immediately start by trying to remove the leg. See how this plays out.
You definitely cripple it.
Okay.
Knocked down and stunned. Yeah, that leg bends awkwardly as your hammer catches the side just above the knee. And she... as she goes down. Myas.
Just holds his cigarette.
These people next to you scream. Let's start with a blue one. Recovers from stun. And the yellow one falls a bit. And the red one is going to do this twice and succeed both times. She produces one of those red crystal holograms in each hand and throws them kind of wildly at either side of her. One of them whips past you, Matthias, and hits the floor behind you. And another one goes this way and lands just in that train car. And they kind of crackle and pop against the ground. And where they exploded, you can see a weird, like, 3 foot tall version of her suddenly growing.
Red her?
Red her, yes.
Okay. Huh.
Alt, not Windows key. And Violet.
I think she's in the holy shit phase at this point. So get up and what the fuck? Looking at her full of worms and such.
Mm-hmm. Gee.
I'll keep my gun aimed at her. I guess I can shout freeze as well.
Mm-hmm. Matthias is...
Take a step and ready the weapon.
Both Matthiases.
Yeah, that's the Mattii.
The Mattii. Lucius. I nearly said Lucii, but there's only one Lucius right now.
Mm-hmm. Would I be able to take one step and step out of the shadows as I prepare the stunning gauntlet?
You absolutely would.
That'll be my turn.
Lily. It hurt.
Yeah, Are you sure only 2 damage?
Yeah, your armor would have protected you from the Mosterate.
Okay.
And yeah,
Let's see how well this goes. I'm spending a decent amount of FP, so if this screws up, I'm screwed. Hey!
Woof.
Yeah, the two of us end up in our pool at home.
Oh, so much water going everywhere. That's like you come in at like a sharp angle and splash water all up over the side. Just managed to slow down before you bump into that far wall of it.
Scare the crap out of Ray.
Yeah, Ray's just
Leave me-
like sunbathing poolside and Spoon's like laid down asleep. And he does a backflip. And...
When you get your own place, you might need to set up like a landing room.
Just a super soft
Memory
room.
phone everywhere.
Walls, floor, ceiling. So
Mhm.
you can come in at any angle, at any speed.
But yes, I believe I am out of combat now. Oh, how much damage can I take from hitting pool? And again, I'm protecting him. From...
You're slower now, so you'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm effectively out of combat. Good luck, guys.
Sigrid.
I push Guy back one step and I guess take a step with him.
Okay. What's the speed on a wheelchair?
Yeah,
I think that was literally just one. I just pushed you back because Lucius was like, you know what? I'm going to pop into existence right between Sigurd and the person.
I did not consider that. Sorry.
Well, yeah, me either.
I am coming from below, so I shouldn't be much of a trouble stepping over. I'm aiming for her legs.
I thought you just like stepped out of shadows.
I'm
Oh,
like
whatever.
coming from like your shadow from underneath you. Like I'm raising my arms against her legs to come out next to her, and then
You'd still come out stood up though, unless you wanted to come out like crawling.
no. Then I guess I would be aiming for her chest, but yeah, sorry.
She's laid down either way.
Oh, then I
You'll
will
be
try to kneel
you'd be
down.
crouching. You'd be crouching. I'm pretty sure.
So I'll try to stay away from
But it's
giving you any
Myas's
trouble.
turn. Voice.
Oh, nice trick. And I look at one of the little ones.
Alrighty, which one? North or south?
South.
Koi. She looks at all three of you. Wait, no, Violet. She's less interested in. Matthias is definitely the one she's gonna go for though. She's gonna. Yeah, let's. She's gonna try and enter close combat and thrust palm an orb at you.
Let's
Orb
parry that.
summoned. Parry attempt, please. This is likely gonna succeed. Parry it into Myas's face. Just push the arm. Skull shards everywhere.
1 second, sorry. Parrying's confusing with my skill setup. I'm using this as a staff, so it gets a +2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll retreats a +1 with parry, right?
Yeah, either a +1 or 2. I think it's a +1.
Let's luck it.
Look the attack. Oh, look the parry. Right. I didn't see it for a sec.
That's what it's there for.
Cool. Parried. Can you roll damage on that? Or-
Sure.
Or is that only with a
Oh, right.
bladed weapon?
'Cause, no, I think it would be with this too, because she's using her hand,
Yeah.
and a parry is basically attacking the thing.
Mm-hmm. I think weapon skill
I'll roll pole
first,
damage.
and then damage. Your pole damage. Ah, hand mangled. My hand, Violet. You smash it, and it frays like one of those squeezy rubber toys with the long rubber hairs. You must know what I mean.
Wait, what did blue
Oh,
woman do?
yeah, blue woman's turn. Remained where she was. She didn't move. She stayed laid down. Her arms are underneath her body, though. She, like, kinda went up into a bit of a plank position. Pulled her arms underneath her, but stayed laying.
She's 15 years too early for that.
Violet.
She's gonna take a step towards behind this guy and take out those cuffs. And she'll start saying something. I'm sorry about...
Gee. I'm sorry about Gee.
Yeah, people apologize for Gee a lot. Cut your... and keep aiming.
Mattii.
Okay, let's, she tried to attack me. I will strike back at her. I'll take a step back because I retreated. And stay here because I'm using it as a staff pole thing. Let's just go torso.
Potential hit. Let's attempt a dodge and retreat, which I make.
Okay, and the other Matthias.
The other Matthias.
Her arms are under her.
Correct.
Does this Matthias have knowledge of the other Matthias's actions and experiences, or no?
No.
Okay, so he doesn't really know what she does yet.
Correct.
Well,
Let's
she
step
did
into
pop
range.
that one off when she fell.
But it's not as clear here.
It's not as clear that it might make clones or other things. Lucius.
Okay, now Lucius.
I'm going to try and attempt to grapple her as I crouch down towards this.
Aye, aye.
For sure?
Judo, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's still got a back tier as well, so you can roll your trained thrust damage.
With +5, or is that only when I'm over them?
That's only when you're grabbing with, like, your legs as well.
Okay, so it's normal thrust would give it a tier.
Okay, so, yep, you grab and you inflict a control point of damage. Are you also trying to use the stun?
Yes.
Not control point of damage, just a control point. And that is a HT check from them, which they fail. Shit. I can't remember what happens, but they're at least stunned, I'm sure.
Does that affect the other them? If they're linked?
No.
Not sure if they have individual or either have the one that if they get one gets hurt, everybody gets hurt.
No, one of them already got dropped in the ocean, and the others didn't react.
Oh.
Lily is in a pool with a guy who's kind of like just screaming as pool water rushes in his mouth. Sigrid.
So she's laying on her back, right?
She's laying on her front with her arms
On her
underneath
front. Oh, okay. Can I take a step over here and like use my foot to roll her over?
her. You can. As she turns over, you can see that her hand's like clutched close to her chest, and she is holding a pair of them things, but they flicker in as she's all tensed up, being stunned by Lucius's gloves. Myas.
What did the little ones do?
Did I skip one of their turns?
Yeah, I don't think they did anything.
I weren't sure if they'd only just appeared. They would have taken a single step forward and grown to about 5 feet tall.
Fuck.
Oh,
Almost the same size as the original now.
yeah, I think I would try to disappear one of their brains.
Alrighty. You'd been looking at the south one.
Yeah.
7 yards.
Wait, what? Why
Huh?
11?
Nonny? Is roll 20 sheet being all dodgy?
Something wrong. Oh, I forgot the aim bonus. Yeah.
What's your accuracy?
What's my accuracy? I'm gonna roll again because it's faster than looking up on the character sheet.
Alright. Got like a tick box for aim.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There.
success by 4.
It's-
Against the skull. Yeah, as that little one's stepping forward, the like you can see these rubbery tendrils lengthening, flailing, and winding themselves up along the arms as they grow in. The head's kind of, you can see them wriggling underneath the skin on the face as the head grows. And then as you disappear, the front of the skull, it just bursts open and they fray out as this one like carries on growing slightly as she falls and lands with the splayed open worm skull.
We're all still
Awesome.
getting the feed, right?
Yeah,
Do we have to roll fear for that?
I don't know, maybe. It's kind of, I see it as less gruesome than, oh no,
Brains.
yeah, less gruesome than brains.
So I kind of imagine that it's like you don't get the full feed unless you're focusing on it. Just 'cause,
Yeah,
like you can't look at everybody's
Yeah, no, that's
visions,
fair.
but like you get like the voices more easily.
yeah. Uh-huh. You definitely feeling each other's reactions to things as well.
Yeah, that's gross.
Sure, this one will reach full size and say, "This is what you'll get." And put both her hands together, pull them apart, and start forming a larger one of these cube things.
Which one, sorry?
The one that was behind you.
Okay.
It says, this is what you'll get. And then this one here that just had her hand parried by Matthias. She's going to take a step back and pull something out in her good hand. Another one of those little crystals. Violet.
So she started saying, sorry about the worms, but... And she's going to keep advancing on him. And she'll attempt to grapple.
Okay.
That's a roll I have around here somewhere. There it is, yep. She's going for the arm deceptive one.
Rightio. Let's attempt a fail dodge.
Grab her by the wrist.
Cool.
Ideally the wrist that actually has the crystal thing.
Yeah, that's the one that's on your side as well. Roll.
And it's the one that's functional.
Trained strength thrust, please.
Mm-hmm. And that does not include the weapon stuff for handcuffs. I have to actually finish it first, right?
Correct. Yeah. This is just to check control over that limb. Because then I think you have to spend at least a control point to attempt to handcuff him.
Roger.
I'll double check. And you do indeed gain a control point. Gee.
Cool.
I started saying something last time, but I managed to derail that particular train of thought. But the message is still the same, and that is you may as well give up because we already. I'll finish it next time. And continuing to aim.
Mm-hmm.
Equipping is tough in seconds.
Yes.
Yeah. Matthias? Matthias?
Red Matthias is going all out determined sweep at the one who is behind him.
Alrighty. Potentially hitting. They're going to attempt to dodge, which fails.
Okay, quick contest of sweep or ST versus the victim's ST or DX, so I'm rolling against 17.
Quite.
And versus her ST or DX.
Yerp. Pfft. Success by 3. They are
By
knocked
7.
down.
Acrobatics -5 to land safely. And completely ignore this. I'm guessing that's a no.
That's a no.
Okay, Blue Matthias. Did she do anything last turn?
No, she's being stunned. You can see that she does have readied crystals in her hand, but she is being stunned.
Can I hit the crystals out?
Possibly.
Are they hand-sized or one smaller?
Ooh, one smaller.
So minus
6?
5?
No, minus
Minus
5.
6, cool.
Minus 5. Yeah, hands are -4. So -5.
All out determined for one of them.
Rightio. Lucius.
Is she secure?
She's on the
Like-
ground. You're stunning her. Sigrid stood over her. Matthias.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she's unconscious. That's what I'm asking.
She's not unconscious. I think if you stop using the stun gloves, she'd recover in a couple of seconds.
Then I'll continue just holding her down with the stun glove.
Rightio.
Is that a another judo or just thrust?
You can roll judo again if you want to try and get better grip over her.
I'll try to get a better grip then.
Rightio.
By 6.
She can try and dodge, but we laying down and stunned. She does not manage it. So roll your thrust again.
Okay. That's a 4.
4, so you add another 2 control points. You've got 3 control points over her at the minute. Lily is like just starting to rise out of that pool. Like the guy in your arms is like, what is happening? Sigrid.
Jesus Christ. I guess I actually. I don't want to actually like reach down and grab her if he's stunning her.
I don't think it'll pass through to you.
Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reach down and grab one of those cubes.
Okay. Give me. It'd be DX -3 or wrestling -3.
All out determined.
That's fine. Or telegraph or.
Oh shit! She can't even dodge this, can she?
She could try, but she's versus like a 4.
Okay. Then we'll do
a 6 if you telegraph it.
all out. Determined and just get the +1. Are you fucking kidding?
What a terrible roll. Myas.
I mean, statistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen almost every like 10 sessions. Miles looks at the lady that's naked.
Koi. Stop looking at me.
Give up. That's it. I'm just aiming.
Grits her teeth. Let's attack this grapple that Audrey's got against her with some wrestling of my own. It's not a crit, so you may attempt to dodge that, Violet.
Right? Dodging does not break the grapple?
Dodging does not break the grapple, and you're not currently at a penalty to your dodge because you do not have any active control over you.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Nope. So then let's get some thrust going. Thrust does not manage to match the control on the grapple, does not break free. But
I
like,
doubt that's any actual damage.
in fact, yeah, so her other hand is all beat up, so she's like gone in with her right elbow to try and prise your hand off her left arm. Violet.
Please, she says, and we'll attempt to apply the handcuff.
Do it. Did you buy this
Pretty
technique?
sure this is an actual handcuffing check at this point.
Yeah, it's a technique, but I don't think it's that difficult.
It's just judo -1.
Yeah, there you go.
We did handcuffing like last time. Second last time.
I can't remember
Third last.
what happened. And it looks like...
The elephant guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I'm trying to learn the rules, and it's probably going to take 2 or 3 times.
And with the one active control, that's not a dodge? Yeah, that's not a dodge. Handcuffed.
All right, I will roll control points then. I think that's how it works now.
Uh,
Basically, I do the weapon damage.
yes, yes.
Handcuffs are good at binding people.
Nice.
I kind of imagine I take the arm I've got and hook it back to his opposite leg behind him.
Yeah, that sounds pretty sick.
We'll kind of shove him a little bit towards the seat next to Myas, but not enough to actually have anything meaningful.
I had to double check quickly, but yeah, TL7 cuffs do 1d plus 13 control points, so I'm pretty confident that
Yeah,
your
it's
2d.
based on TL also.
Yeah, amazing. That's ridiculous. Please don't handcuff me.
She went out of her way to find nice handcuffs too.
Yeah, you did.
That's her action though.
Geek.
You may as well give up. We already saved your target.
Matty.
I guess do the same thing to both of them, just oh wait, no, yeah. Red Matthias, watch. What happened to the blue one? She was doing the thing with her hands. Sigrid did something.
Sigrid tried to grab one of the crystals like you tried to knock one out of the way and missed.
Okay, are they still there?
They are both still there.
Okay, let's just try again.
Oh, she manages to dodge. No way.
You guys got the ninja one.
Lucius, you see her twitch her arm out the way of that pole, even though she's being stunned.
Oh.
And yeah.
I'll keep on it. I don't want her to go anywhere or give any information to anyone.
You can attempt to move your control over to the arms if you want. Or you could apply separate control to just the arms.
Can I hold the arms while trying to wait, is the stun glove safe if you use it on the head?
Yeah, I don't think it's any more likely to kill you. Or less. I don't...
I'll try to use my judo to hold her arms down while my arm with the stun glove is trying to press on the back of their head to hold them down into the floor of the tram.
Sounds like you're just full on pinning them down. Yeah, give me judo.
Yeah, like when you put the arm behind the back, that's the kind of move I'm trying to do.
Oh, in fact, because you're already in the grapple. Techniques.
I don't have a technique though.
No, but it'd be judo minus something.
Oh.
Turn to page, whatever in this book you smell. Okay, so this is actually just a quick contest. Wait.
Okay, so judo?
No, it's a regular contest of strength.
Of Dren?
Strength.
I rather not use strength since I suck at it. If I can still make a judo brawl in any possible way.
How about a strength-based judo roll?
Mm,
Uh,
that doesn't seem right. No, just roll judo straight up, please, for now.
by 5.
And feel free to roll your thrust at the full body one.
Here. Oh, +5. That would be +5.
So only one control. Did you not put the +5 on?
Yeah, I did not.
Oh,
Want me to
okay,
roll
so
it?
no, that's fine. So it's 2 more control points added. So yeah, you press her down more. You move one of the arms out, and you're like holding one arm out of the way while you're pressing her down, and keeping her stunned. She almost recovered on the last one, but now she's very much back to. And Sigrid.
Well, I really don't think there's anything I can do. So, take a step back.
Yes.
So it seems Audrey got her.
Yep, that one is cuffed for sure.
I think it also might still have a glowy thing, though. Unless it dropped that.
Yeah, because it were in that hand that you like wrenching behind her back, and with that sick roll you made and all that control points, it
Fair.
just disintegrates in her hand as you snip that cuff onto the leg.
Okay. And the other hand is destroyed. Yeah, I guess I'm just watching for now.
This one that's on the floor in front of you, Matthias, backs up. Says, "You don't understand." The one on the floor that's being stunned also says, "You don't understand." Violet.
Then explain. She'll give him a little shove towards that seat next to Myas. And she'll take a seat herself.
These two will have stood up and like, ah!
Alright, then maybe not the seat right next to Myas. Give him a little bit of space just in case he doesn't want to be sitting next to the guy.
Like right there. Geet.
Judy, stop shocking her. Let's hear what she has to say.
Matthias. Mattii.
What Red Matthias says, and steps forward to keep her in range. Other Matthias, do nothing.
Lily is out of that.
No, you just skipped Lucius.
Sorry, Lucius, yeah.
I stop. I retract the stun glove from her head, but I keep her pinned down.
Okie dokie. Sigrid.
Forward and ready an attack. Like if she makes a move.
Myas.
Just waiting. See
The-
what she says.
All the living ones speak at the same time. We weren't meant to. Is it alright if I just skip a turn? Can I assume you're all waiting to attack or
Yes.
similar?
Yeah.
Yes.
We weren't meant to survive this. And we don't need to. And that is when they will try to do something with their hands. You see them suddenly move in with the crystals that they hold in.
Yeah. Yep.
And both potentially succeed.
I have a
Go on.
feeling a bunch of people were. I have a feeling a bunch of people were aiming for hands while she was talking.
Yeah, that's that figure.
This skull.
Skull. That's a hit. Oh yeah, you splat worms out on the floor. They fray out underneath her face. And she goes limp and the crystal disappears.
Oh god.
Yeah, I also go for the skull.
On this one,
Brains.
or the one that had the crystal
Yeah,
over
that
there?
one.
Okay, this one has no crystal.
Oh, this one has no crystal.
No.
Oh. Then for the one with the crystal. Yeah.
And likewise, Matthias, that one that's slumped there holding that crystal that just said that to you. The head
Oh god, you bastards.
disappears at the top.
You were doing so well.
You've disappointed
There's a guy there
Matthias.
who's literally able to knock the crystal out of her hand.
It's true.
Yeah, I actually don't mind with this one because they were about to blow up a train full of innocent people.
He could have blown up the crystal.
That might.
Maybe. I need a break desperately. I think this combat's also over. If it ever really started. Sorry about that one. That were a weird one. But we'll be right
No,
back
that's
in a
good.
couple of minutes. I'm about to piss myself. We'll be right back. We're
It's
back.
spider time.
It's spider time again. So I think both of these trams will be coming to an abrupt stop at the next station. People will be fleeing to get off. This one that is handcuffed here will start speaking. There are enough of me that it doesn't matter. You might have managed to get away with it today, but I can still cause trouble just for fun. And seeing as my cover's blown now, and she, just smiles as you all hear an explosion in the distance.
We looped Cheese Girl into this brain loop conversation, right?
Tara,
Correct.
you're really cutting out.
She asked if we looped Malia into the conversation, and I think so.
Yeah.
She was on the team.
So she would have known to get other people off the. Probably.
Off
Yeah.
of her train.
She's probably.
Yeah, her train didn't have one of these people on, though. They would have been the one
Oh,
that
that's right.
Yellow got on, but you dropped her in the sea.
How distant was the explosion?
Not close.
So all of Nirvana just heard an explosion?
Yeah, pretty much. All of Nirvana just heard an explosion.
What the hell was that?
Let's pass her face along to surf ASAP.
Yeah.
Even done.
Luke, is Matthias aware of Matthias?
Are the Matthiases aware of each other?
At least one of them is, because he can see the other.
You're... Yes. And the one that has just become aware of the other one realizes that you now must leave and get back to the hospital as quickly as possible.
I have to go. What, are we moving still? That's
No, the train's stopped, and it's at a station at the minute. And I think
Oh.
Secret Surf will be arriving along with Real Surf.
Oh, can I
Secret
call
Surf
Morrison?
Train?
What, Lily?
We're at Secret Surf on the train.
Oh, Secret Surf were on the train, yeah. They're running up now from the middle somewhere.
Some of those civilians that were panicking
Yeah.
suddenly become calm.
the regular surf will arrive soon, so Matthias still will say yes to go.
Totally.
Can I call Morrison?
Yes, you can. He answers, like, in less than one ring. I was about to ring you. You're alright? That wasn't you?
No, but they self-destructed. Where is this explosion coming from?
It's a tramp, but it's not that one. It's not on that line, it's a different one.
Give me the location. We'll head over there. As I am, I hope everything that Morrison is telling me is going through everyone, right?
Yeah, it will be. And yeah, Mawson says where it is, it's over in near Parliament.
Well, we'll head over there.
Surf's already responding, but they're gonna need help, yeah.
I think I heard Lily saying that she got the target. It's safe.
Well, the people on that tram aren't.
Is anybody hurt on the train I am?
No. You're all good.
I don't know very well how the others are, but the one I'm in seems clear. Focus on the others.
Yeah, we have a face that we should actually be hunting down to extinction now.
He's already got a picture. I emailed it to him.
You're. Will be.
What time? What time is it?
Should be about
8:02. By the
Okay,
trend.
so it's not
Yeah.
really dark yet.
No.
I'll tell Sigrid to go. Like, there's really nothing that I'm going to be able to do to help right now. Unless they need somebody shot with a grenade, but, like, this is recovery. No, I take that back. I've got
We
first
wouldn't
aid.
put you down like that.
Gee, thanks. I've got first aid. Never mind.
You're Professor X now.
I mean, I can walk. I just like being pushed, and it was good social camouflage.
I think Professor X
So
can
can he.
walk. Yeah.
At a certain point, it's going to become awkward to admit that you can walk, and you won't be able to walk.
And then they'll
I have to commit to the
this
lie
could
now.
punish you by sending you to a post office in northern France.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't either.
Movie reference.
Well,
But
Good
yeah,
to have a guy in
Sigrid
the pool.
will get on top of doing whatever she can.
you head into the explosion scene.
Probably.
Malia's already on her way there. She got off her tram at the next stop after Lily had warped away the person who were about to board it.
Okay.
And she's surfing her way over to the explosion area.
There's like a road close by, right?
Like near where you are now. Yeah, it's not hard
Yeah.
to get to.
City map now.
Yeah.
And would you place this, place at least the train people where they end up?
I think in that 2 minutes, Guy and I probably get.
Not even there. Next stop.
Yeah.
Are you
Next
going clockwise
stop.
or counter?
Counterclockwise. Lucius, you'd be there. I've not got the others on here. Oh no, wait, Lucius is with them. What am I on about?
I think those two would be there.
Aha, these two. There you are.
I think they probably need to go here.
I think it's this one.
Not that one. Did an explosion happen like in this area somewhere?
Yes, the location you're given is this stretch between these two tram stops. They were kind of lucky that it occurred on this portion here. Not that many above ground buildings underneath to get damaged. Who heads over there, other than Sigrid and Guy?
I can't really. I have like 2 FP left.
Lucius heading over.
Uh-huh.
Audrey's gonna stick around for at least a brief interrogation.
Mm-hmm. So, let's have a look at that brief interrogation. That surf officer's just, like, grabbed him and he jabs a syringe up into the neck, like a quick hypo pen. The pneumatic air kind.
Well, that's a rush.
And he's, like, just holding her in place at the same time.
Is that what I thought it was?
It'll stop him using any powers for a while.
Yeah. Right. So, what did you mean by that?
She, like, lolls her head where she just got ejected, and she says, "What I mean by what? That I was never meant to survive?"
No, that now that the pretense is done, something can happen, and she gestures behind her towards the explosion.
Oh, we can go loud. I was excited to kill some people today. And now I have.
So you're saying you're basically declared war?
Smiles. War
What
was declared.
What generation are you?
Frowns at you.
Oh.
Those ones are smaller than you. You're bigger. What generation are you? How many came
Shrugs.
before?
Hundreds. I am 243.
Sorry for your losses?
Smiles.
Who else is involved?
So many. So many.
Yeah, that's fair. They'll get a list from you later. Are you currently like set to explode or something?
Shakes her head.
No, the pill or the shot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's also now pulled out what looks like a normal one of them modern fancy phones, but is showing some kind of weird proprietary software on the screen as he holds it against her. And he nods and he's
Backs
like,
up.
"She can't use any powers right now."
Great. As everybody's heading that way as quickly as they can, she'll ask them, "Any more questions?" I think they want to
I'm good and also on my way to the place.
All right, cool. He's yours.
Miles will look at her. Who hurt you?
The humans. Haven't they hurt you?
It was strong for them to be able to hurt.
There's too many of them for you to not. Wait, something. There's too many of them for you to ever be safe. You're on the wrong team.
Yeah, girl.
I just wait talk, grab excuses. You ain't got nothing.
She gets dragged to her feet by that surf officer. And there's one of the fancy air jet flying van things lowering down to the station edge to pick her up.
Violet will awkwardly collect her handcuffs before they take her away.
Uh-huh. She gets switched to powered cuffs.
Yeah, they've got better shit.
Probably gets like it's like a full motorcycle helmet, but without a visor that gets put on over her head.
Yep, this place definitely not fascist. Shit. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you all hear.
You're not fascist.
Audrey thinking that as they see it. And the response... Oh. Let's see, can I get a climbing check from someone?
Is that the parkour check?
Oh yeah, I'll take a parkour check.
Yeah, who needs
Parkour.
climbing when you can parkour?
So, yes, when you get there, there is like a whole section of rail missing, and you can see a burning. It's like getting put out by people that have got water powers. Someone seems to be straight up funneling the ocean across and above the roads, straight at the fire. And it is put out, but there is like teetering up there and people injured. There's someone flying in to remove bodies and injured people still as you arrive, but he's only on his own. Surfer there, like, tending to the people on the ground, and Sigrid, you start climbing up to help him, I think.
Yep.
I'll start with triage on the ground.
Give me a first aid.
Oh, I'm not going to find that in the combat tab.
Probably not. Oh, there's definitely people in need of assistance. You start bandaging, applying cold compressors, getting people sat down.
Rub some lotion on their neck.
All those things. Lucius,
Mm-hmm.
how do you want to try and help out?
Is there like a? Well, I wouldn't know how to help in this situation. Any way you suggest? As I arrive, do I see anything that I could possibly take advantage of?
I mean, you could always let a surf officer bark orders at you. That is a total thing.
Yeah, that is. Just give me IQ -4 for like crewman, soldier, professional skill kind of thing as you're getting guided at things. Yeah, no problem. You start like handing out supplies, moving boxes around, helping set up a barricade and stuff.
I help by moving underneath the barricade and just moving the supplies easily like that?
Mm-hmm. Cheese Girl were already there when you all arrived, and she'd set up a bit of a cheese wall perimeter that's kind of like melting away as she adds more cheese in other places. She sets up a rope ladder made of cheese for your cigarette. It's like a thick, sturdy cheese string wound vines for you to climb down with someone over your shoulders.
String cheese.
Maybe snack on the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe get a little extra dinner.
She says, climbing down.
No, I mean, you said there was a flying guy?
There is a flying guy, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Sigrid would be better put to use by just preparing people for him to fly down.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're like unbuckling people from the seats. Well, I don't think there are any buckles on the train
Yeah,
seats,
like
but
getting them somewhere that all he's got to do is grab them and...
yeah, there's like someone up there with a broken leg that can't move. Oh, Dean, my testicles! A cat just jumped on my testicles. Ow, bastard!
Who brought a cat onto the tram? That was short-sighted.
Box
One of the
kittens
daughters.
scratched entire
This
face. Yeah, one of the daughters of the cat family. As soon as it crashed, she just exploded with cats.
Aw.
Lots of sad-looking cats. None of them are injured, obviously.
The fluffiness of the cats protected her, so she will be fine.
Doesn't that lawyer have like 5 kids,
Yeah,
all with cat powers?
yeah, 5 children with various cat snatching powers. Sorry, I'm distracted
Cool.
by my cat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll pull him out of the water and pat him on the back, because I assume he probably inhaled some water.
Oh, yes, this guy. What is happening?
Saved your life.
What is that? He points over at the smoke that's starting to rise in the distance over the top of the mountain. Well, big hill.
Literally, we would have gotten out of the pool and the explosion would have happened. I don't know yet.
Oh, no, yeah, that's fair enough.
Don't know. Not you, though.
It's just... Why did you do this? I think you broke one of my ribs.
You were gonna explode otherwise?
I'll have to take your word for it. This is really very inconvenient.
Less inconvenient than exploding. Anyway, why would someone want to explode you?
You're Lily Dunning.
I am.
He looks around. This is Dunning Tower.
It is.
I don't know why someone would want to explode me.
Well, I'm gonna call Surf, and they're gonna come get you and make sure you're safe and everything. Is that okay? You want a towel?
Yes, please, and yes, that's fine.
I'll look over it.
Yeah, like Ray's stood up
Ray.
now.
Oma, can I get a towel? Some towels?
She just like holds a towel out to you. She had one folded up next to her.
I'll give it to him. Put it over his shoulders. Like, yeah, there you go, buddy.
He's like rubbing his hair with it. He's got his glasses held in one hand.
I pull out my phone and then realize that it's destroyed.
It might be all right.
Depends on how waterproof these phones are.
You were only in the water a short time, and yeah, I think they're at least a bit water resistant.
Okay, well, I'll pull it out and call Morrison.
You get busy signal. And you hear from the mental link that is on the phone to Lucius right now.
Okay, as soon as he hangs up with Lucius, I'm going to call him.
Yes. He's like, what?
I have their target
Oh, shit.
by the cool of Dunning Tower. Could you come and get him?
Oh my god, I'm sending someone now. This is ridiculous. Lily, can you get to... There's just been an explosion. It's at Parliament.
I can barely move. I'll try, but I can't warp.
Alright. Okay. No worries if not.
Alright. Gonna look over at Oma and be like, Oma, make sure he's cool, and maybe get Mom, because he might have some broken ribs.
She's nodding. Like, please be careful, Lily.
Ugh. I will fly off. Actually, no, warping is... I'm tired, but warping is actually more effective than moving for... Less energy consuming than moving at this point.
Koi. Red Matthias.
Before I go, though...
Oh, go on.
Before I go, I'm going to grab a shit ton of food, because I know half of our group needs increased meals.
Grab a big sack full of food.
Yeah, just like...
Energy bars, snacks.
Just like our... probably grab our, like, emergency go bag, like the earthquake bag or whatever.
That's got plenty of food in it.
Yeah. And then warp out to help.
Fly out.
Actually, warping actually turns out is less energy problem than flying.
Yeah, as long as you do FP-less ones.
Yep.
Red Matthias, I think it's his time to split as well.
What do you mean?
He disappears from existence.
Did they make it back to the hospital?
It was... Oh, no, Red Matthias was the one going back to the hospital. It's Blue Matthias.
You said both of them were.
Oh, both of them were. That's fine then. Yeah, both of them can go. That works
Because
too.
otherwise, I thought I wasn't in these scenes because both of them had gone.
No, yeah, that's... Rightio. Both of them have gone and are heading to the hospital. Have you got stealth?
Yes.
Rightio. Aha, very good roll. You managed to sneak past the people in the hospital that you need to sneak past. And you make it back to your room. The door's closed and there's a blue glow coming from under the floor, under the crack. As you open it, there are ethereal, crystalline, holographic, stretched webs emanating from your own decimated body. You are just skin and bones on that table as you look at yourself.
Yikes.
And the web throbs. It pulses, getting brighter. And there's a hum in the air coming from it that's getting stronger as the first Matthias arrives. The second one appears, and the hum reaches a solid drone, ringing like crystal glasses being pinged constantly, but deeper, like a 50-foot wide crystal glass being pinged. You, at the same time, a different version of you pushes open that door. And
Okay.
there is a blinding white light as you open your old bedroom door. You can't even see your own arms. You lose all sense of feeling everywhere. And then open your eyes on a hospital bed with 5 out of 11 HP. The room is clear, but the light fixtures swinging ever so slightly as if it were just disturbed.
Do I know what happened?
There, you remember 3 strange dreams that you've just had. But at the moment, you are not sure what happened.
Huh. What was the third dream?
The walk with Chanyu. And then 2 separate Matthias's dreams.
I'll check the clock.
Wednesday, 8:10, 8:15.
Do they have a TV with news?
There is a TV. You can flick it on. Breaking, explosion, tram line. Also,
Oh shit.
massive surf operations. Someone's being detained at a different tram line. You see Sigrid on the news passing people across to a flying guy from a tram that's dangling from its rail. You see a girl like climbing a mountain that she's making out of cheese to make a bit of a slip and slide to let some other people down from up on the rail.
Oh god, their clothes are gonna have to be thrown out.
Oh yeah, so
Tell me
cheesy.
that is Monterey Jack.
Nice.
Does Matthias remember the explosion, hearing the explosion from 2 different locations?
You do. That comes back to you.
Freaky. Let's call Audrey.
Bring.
Hello?
Hi, I'm up now.
Great.
Something weird just happened. I'm
Yeah? Are you okay?
kind of sore and not comfortable. I've been lying in a hospital bed for a day and a bit.
You were just on a train with a bunch of us. Like, 2 of you were.
I remember that. I remember being in both places.
That felt like it happened before you walk with Chanyu, though.
But that was a long time ago.
That just happened. Like maybe 15, she looks, yeah, 15, 20 minutes ago?
And what happened with the time spider?
It was squished and sort of vanished.
You flushed it down
So
the
it wasn't
toilet, remember?
No, wait, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't squished.
It was electrocuted, and
Yeah,
Lily
it
ran
was-
off with it to make a copy of the toxin, and then Mila killed it because it wasn't dead yet.
I'm not really sure what happened to it, to be honest. The Dunnings did something to it.
Do you remember why I went to the train station? Those specific stations?
Those weren't the only times you went to them train stations. You'd been to
Do I
11 other
remember-
train stations. It was something to do with a coin.
So what Audrey just say the last thing?
I remember my own words. That's tough.
You don't remember what happened with the spider.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
I
Dunning did something with it, I think.
I checked all the possible trams. There were only 2 that needed more help.
So you were at them?
I remember that, yeah. It's all confusing.
You remember a web, a spider's web that stretched into infinity? Every branch in it was infinitely long and contained infinite branches. And it was in that web that you found places to crawl through?
I think time is literally a spider.
What?
I used its web to go to all of the stations to try to stop this. I don't get why there was still an explosion.
I think they had a fallback plan. Like
Then
those.
why didn't I stop that one as well?
That is the question.
I definitely don't understand the question.
I need to talk. I need to talk to Guy. Once it's done, I guess he's probably dealing with things. Tell him I need to talk to him.
He's probably heading back to the. Well, you know. Like, he's not a super public person.
I think he was doing first aid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's making poor assumptions.
I don't know, I think it's a
Alright,
good assumption.
I think I'll lie back down.
Yeah, you feel quite weak suddenly.
Comas really tire you out.
I'm glad you're awake, though. Again.
Yeah.
If that was a new power, it's neat. Like, you should try to figure out what happened. Like, maybe you're a dreamwalker or something?
That's what Guy can tell me. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Okay. Well,
Luke,
yes?
I'm gonna bring the most in need of transport to hospitals.
Okay.
Like the most damaged people. Critical condition.
Mm-hmm.
The message will be relayed to Guy also.
Guy'd be able to identify those in critical need. And yeah, Matthias is awake apparently and he wants to talk to you. But I think we're reaching a good point to call it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do a brief time skip between now and next session, I think. Let's take us to the weekend. Saturday, the whatever it'll be. Saturday the 27th.
So is that the 1 week until point?
I think that's exactly 2 weeks until ish. It's the 14th. The 14th is the thingy.
Cool.
And let me double check the convention for this. Gotta scroll up. Gotta scroll
Check
up.
it. Check it.
I'm checking
Check
the
it with all your
convention.
might.
This could also be done not live.
Yeah, it could.
Check it with all your might.
But yeah, I'll check it later with all my might. How many years per day, Gee?
365.
Sometimes.
I think in 99.
I'm muted. It's 2 per week.
2 per week,
2
Roy-T-O.
per week.
Okay.
So you could add 1 to that if you want.
Yeah, let's take you up to 23.
Okay.
That's concerning.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
How noticeable is it?
It's been 2 years already. 3 now. Or it'll be
Like-
3 on Saturday.
Is he aging well or not?
He has lost all of his hair. I mean, he went from, still having baby fat to not pretty quick, like literally overnight in the hospital.
Yeah, there's gonna be a weird glow-up situation.
I think there's at least a couple of downtime or between game conversations queued.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I do have a brief scene because I just love adding shit all over the place.
As long as we're adding shit, I might have a scene too, but go ahead.
So it's someone in a dingy, dimly lit, no window workshop. Oil, smoke, sparks from the welding torch. They finish and look happy. They smile, put the welding mask down on a table. It's a skinny guy in his late 40s, maybe, bit of stubble showing. He's got posters up of various Western superheroes on his walls, and he's crossed them out in big angry red letters. He's changed the names. He's drawn devil horns and little mustaches on them. On the table where he puts down his welding mask, he picks up a big fat cylinder that's got the radiation tray foil on it. A couple of copper connectors on one side and a big access handle on the other. He slides it into this port on the back or whatever he's building and twists it, fixes another cover over that and screws it into place before pulling out a little beeper looking thing, pressing a button, and the thing he's facing hisses and lifts, and he steps in. It closes and he stands up and turns around to show himself, and he smiles as he just punches through a wall with a superhero on it in this massive shiny steel mecha suit he's wearing, head scraping the ceiling of this little room he's in.
Sweet.
Fun times.
Wait, excuse me.
Excuse you.
57 years?
Yeah, I'm growing increasingly concerned.
Someone's being clever.
Okay.
Did you want to have a quick scene while we were doing shit, Gee?
Oh, yeah, just real quick. I think it's later that same night.
Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday night. Guy and Sigrid in the pharmacy is like, I need you to do something for me without telling anybody else.
Of course.
He gestures to the dark room and he says, I want you to lock me in there and don't let me out unless I say the word, what's a good password? Abracadabra.
Pink platypus.
Abracadabra.
Yes, don't let me out unless I say that word.
Sigurd shrugs and like pushes your wheelchair into the room and closes and locks it.
It's a big heavy metal door, and it has a bolt on the outside of it. Very undark room like.
Yeah.
He kind of sits in there in the dark for a second, and then he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a little baggie with a dirty-looking human tooth, and he pops it into his mouth. And I think that's
Cool.
Ew.
Bastard didn't even come visit Matthias.
hasn't.
Uh,
Also, you hit me once.
And he's
Okay, so
feeling
yeah.
snacky.
Thanks very much for watching. We're the Kobold Cafe. I hope no one else had any scenes. You can have them as I call your name out. We had Colin. No more scenes for you.
That's fine. I played Guy, the rapidly aging time agent.
We
It's gonna
had
suck.
Everoth.
Hello, I was Sephiroth, your shadow infiltrator for the day.
We had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias Oberlin. His time was linear. The rest of the
the long
world
way
just
around.
moved back and forth.
Correct-ish. There's things about that. We had Z-Warrior.
Hey, I'm the warrior. I played for you. Miles, the voice that makes stuff disappear.
Yup. Plenty of stuff disappeared today. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey/Violet, and yeah, she definitely thought that the worms were my assist doing. She's gonna be disappointed when it doesn't happen again.
Mm-hmm. What about the worms? That were cool. We
Turn
had
into worms. Turn them into worms.
we had James.
Hey, I'm James. I played Sigrid, and of all the many things I did tonight, most notably, I locked a sickly man in a closet.
Yeah, you did. And we had Tara.
I'm Tara. I played Lily, and she broke a guy's ribs.
Yeah, that were a
And
badass extraction.
that was the really. I cannot believe I made both those roles.
Extraction, inception, extraction.
Yeah, that was like. Well, it was the speeds that were just. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
That's what made it so cool. And and I was Luke, the GM. Here with a Kobold Cafe. You can catch us just about anywhere. Kobold Cafe, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Patreon. We've got a website which is thekoboldcafe.com. Will we be back on Thursday?
We'll be back on Thursday.
Hopefully back on Thursday with Little Ages, which is sick. And then back next Friday with this. Thanks for watching, everyone. About 30 seconds after you slide that bolt on that door, Sigrid,
Yeah.
there is a banging against it like you have never heard. It's just all quiet, and you say like, you probably say like, how long are you going to be in there, Guy? And then there is a demon on the other side of that door.
I think Sigurd just shrugs and starts looking at like all the ammo packing stuff.
Hilarious.
How Guy do that?
None of it is for shotgun shells.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's an easy fix.
Thanks for watching. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Gee.